Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. And Wiki's already very excited. Hey, hello there, Wiki, and hello there, non for me. You got this recommended earlier today. It's awesome seeing someone picking up this series. That's fantastic to hear. Fair warning, I technically have watched a couple of episodes, I think years ago. If I remember correctly, I haven't watched past 3.1, I think, or maybe 3.2, most likely. But it's been quite literally years since I've actually caught up with the series, which is why I'll be watching it from the beginning in chronological order, as it is there in the playlist. That's the word. What's up, Wiki? I'm doing all right. How are you all, by the way? And I still haven't figured out how to put the YouTube chat on to the screen as well, so sorry about that, but I see you. Okay, I see you guys. Worry not. Oh my god, Yolotl YouTube stream. Oh my god. Derek, it's you. But I hope you're all having a good time. I got my tea here. It is hot in my room right now. I think it feels like it's 60 Fahrenheit. It is probably not 60 Fahrenheit. It's probably more like 40. Or maybe I'm just nervous. I don't know. Alright, I don't know. Anyways, this series is by Bruva Alphabusa. You all probably know that already, but I have to give credit just in case. Just in case, it's only appropriate that I give credit. And we'll start watching in like a couple of minutes, but I do want to wait around a little bit more just to have people come in. Do I know the background lore? I know it's based off of, what was it, Wiki? World of Darkness, right? Something like that. It's based off of like that whole thing. I don't know that much about it personally. I know little tidbits about it. Not anything too crazy though. I know about vampire cannibalism is kind of a thing, and that's not. Yeah, World of Darkness, correct. Okay, thank you, Wiki. Vampire cannibalism is a thing. It's a big no-no among vampires. I know that much. And werewolves are a thing, and they hang out, and they're hipsters. Well, Wiki called them hipsters. So that's about as far as I know about the werewolves. There's ghosts. That's cool. Knuckles, hail to thee. My goodness, my goodness. So many people here today. Let me just take off my hoodie, because I'm actually sweating now. What the hell? I can't see. I don't know where to put this thing. Yeah. There we have it. It's away from me. Off my body. I'm doing alright, Knuckles. I'm doing alright. What are we doing? Oh, we're gonna watch Hunter the Parenting. Because I'm bored. Less hipster, more pagan berserkers? Oh. Pagans, eh? I'll probably maybe watch a thing or two regarding the actual lore of World of Darkness eventually. But, first we'll get through a couple of episodes of this. More so, actually, I don't even know. I forgot how long these were. Half an hour to, well, this one's almost an hour. This one is an hour. An hour and 9 minutes. So I think we can probably get through 2 episodes before I have to go. Which I think is a good amount, no? I suppose we better get started now rather than waiting around. Do tell me if the volume is too low, too high. You know the deal. You know the deal, yeah? You're here too? What's up? I don't even know how to say your name. Kui Falup. Kue. I'm just calling you Kue. Alpha's channel has an intro to World of Darkness. Oh yeah, kind of forgot he made a video like that. Should we watch that, or should we just hop into the actual series? I don't know. I feel like if I watch the video now, then we'll only be able to get through like maybe these two first little episodes, or I guess technically this is the first episode, and this is just kind of like a special. Oh, it's you, Wiki, in disguise. Wait a bit. All right, I'll wait a bit before watching that. After chapter 3, it's best. I'll follow your lead then. or at least take it into consideration. Alright, let me just double check to make sure that everything's running smoothly and that I am on the right thing. I am on the right thing. Good, good. Volume. Alright. Should be fine. No knowledge of World of Darkness is required to understand the story, though knowledge of it adds to it for sure. Is this on the highest quality? Not that you guys are going to be able to see above like 720, unfortunately, because that's what I'm streaming at, but just in case. Not the fancy music. Ew, okay, I heard a squelch sound. I don't like that.
You'll find no vampire here but me now, stranger. It was my caretaker. I love that girl like a daughter.
Oh,
dainty young
okay.
thing. I don't know why she did it. Or maybe I do. But I regret ever acknowledging what was going on.
I assume
You
vampirism?
needn't fret. I won't raise a hand against you. I've not lived well, stranger.
Go on.
I spent my youth raising my brother when my father went to war. I let the love of my life run into the arms of another.
Ah, that's a
I
sad.
never married. When my brother died, I spent my days supporting my niece and nephew. And now, in my twilight years, I had spent my time entertaining their children. I cannot remember a day I ever took for myself, and I think, in voicing that, I deserve this fate. It's my fault they all lie dead around me.
Jesus, okay.
She brought me into her way of life, but I don't think she was ready for what came next. I don't think anyone could have predicted this, least of all me.
Old lady must have been
Darling,
hungry.
will you help me outside? I don't want to sit around anymore.
By the way, if you guys feel like I'm in the way, you know, I could scooch myself over a tiny bit, you know? Frenzy. Perhaps a little bit of a frenzy, you know? Sometimes you get the grumblies. The grumblies only fellow vampire family members can satisfy. Oop.
I had planned to leave this all to my family, you know. One last means of supporting them. I suppose it will all be cleared away to forget this tragedy. I know I can't forget it.
I don't like how quiet Big Man has been so far. I guess
Will this
respectful is
hurt?
one way to put it.
I should surmise that matters little to you. Though thinking on it, it doesn't matter much to me either.
Tends to happen when someone very young or very old gets
The morning
turned.
star is
Not much
quite
willpower.
visible tonight.
I guess,
What night
yeah.
remains, at
I mean, young,
least.
I could see that with, like, the young. The old,
I hope in death
I guess
shall
that
be
kinda makes sense
thankful that I once
well.
lived. I only wish I had died yesterday.
it's a wonder you don't see old vampires, I suppose, or children vampires much at all. It's a pretty good way of explaining it. They just can't handle it. They go crazy. Oh, that she just became, what the? Oh, yeah, right, vampire. Sunlight. I almost forgot. that felt so random. But yeah, they're like outside, sun's coming up. She's like asking if it hurts. That's just sad. Honestly, it's very sad. Nope. On to the next one, I guess. Chapter 1, Adorable Family Trip. Little guy. Sorry, I just saw the kid. I know who that guy is, or who he used to be, I guess, in the other series. I think they also call him. No, actually, I don't remember what they call him in this series. The lads, the lads. You know, I've also technically never watched the previous kind of series that this fellow had before it got destroyed by GW. But I know there's still episodes of that floating around on the internet of if the Emperor had text-to-speech or whatever. I've thought about watching it, but the issue is that I already know so much Warhammer lore that, like, it won't really be... I mean, maybe just for the comedy of it, you know? Maybe it'll still be... Emperor TTS, that's the one. TTS RIP, yeah. I know technically there's, like, a couple of re-uploads here and there. Don't know if the whole thing is ever been re-uploaded by just random people on the internet. Quite unfortunate, GW's decision making. Norfolk, England. Oh no, not England.
About fucking time! Gather round, everyone!
Oh, spooky words.
You
It's
bet
all up
your
still?
Bottom dollar, boy!
Pound, Dad. Bottom pound.
Bottom pound.
We live in England now.
Never mind the fucking money, Marcus! Just breathe it in! That fresh ectoplasmic air! Ah, it's thick with geists!
Ghost monkeys.
Fret not, boy. Ghosts do
not
not
dead.
hunt lungies.
My darling son-in-law, why don't you tell the family where we are?
Right, sure thing, sir.
Hello, sir? Come on, it's been years! Just call me Dad, or Lord.
Or Lord.
Keep calling him dude.
Oh,
Don't stress, love.
right, Sir D.
Sir D.
Okay, so, we are on one of Norfolk's many ghost walks. It is allegedly very haunted, and we are very walking on it.
Neat. So, suggestion, Dad, maybe tell all of us where we are headed before we arrive next time?
This would be practical.
Damn, big ass forearms.
Suggestion vetoed.
Why?
Because otherwise we'd have to hear Marcus whining about how he does
Is it weird that I like how he said why? Why? Like it was like elongated slightly. just why?
Maybe
That guy's
tell
voice is like good.
all of
I
us
love it.
where we are headed before we arrive next time?
This would be practical.
Suggestion vetoed.
Why?
Because otherwise we'd have to hear Marcus whining
Dor
about
has a
how
very
he does
nice voice. I
want
forgot his
to
fucking name was Dor.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
No, it's not. I don't whinge, complain.
And I don't know how to break this to you, but...
Okay, fine, but not like that. Not since I was like 15.
Well, yeah, I mean, wasn't your big 15 like last year? With the
Everyone
magic
has a
wizard
good fucking
card
voice here.
game
Oh,
and the
so cool.
clown?
That was my
They better be after this many years.
30th birthday.
Clown birthday. This is what we video gamers call an epic failure, brother.
That's right, Dor. You tell him.
Gmod door.
I'm 11.
He got mad,
What?
mad.
All right, whatever. I don't respect the time. It's an earliest concert. Now listen up! My darling son-in-law, you have graciously brought our attention to this ghost walk.
It is quite the trail into a wooded area.
It shall be an exciting outing for the whole family. Is that understood?
At least he's a family man.
So, this is that forest with all those active missing persons cases, I assume?
Of course. Who do you take me for?
What?
What indeed? But be brave, boy. Purge yourself of cowardice. It's half the reason we're here.
Father. A
Boy
scary
looks
movie
like he's
may have
very
been a
easy
more
to frighten
appropriate
and
first
also
step.
toss
His first
around.
impression of terror
Hopefully
shall
neither
be
of
in
those two
real
things
life,
happen.
not a movie film.
The
We shall
biggest
throw
family
the
man.
boy into the
Perhaps.
dread
We'll see how far that
inferno and
familyness
see his
goes.
fearful
Familyness? That's not even a
hide
word.
burn away a conflagration!
Alright, now he's a little crazy looking.
Throwing my son into a fire.
Or I will find a way to make an analogy physical and then smack you with it.
My flesh consumed.
Alright, hello. Sorry.
Why does he look like that?
Shall we go?
Please.
It's already third croak after midnight. We need to get home in time for breakfast.
Fucking Norfolk! Very well, my sons, we go!
They go. I just realized Dee's wearing I almost called him the Emperor. Dee's just wearing like short shorts. He's British, yeah.
Look
He's.
alive,
You know what?
boys.
That's a great
Unlike
explanation.
Ghosts,
He's
the
just
woodland
British.
corridor calls to us. Keep an eye out and a brisk
Ooh,
pace.
that's a nice ass.
No complaining, Marcus.
But complaining about Marcus is allowed.
Correct.
Bad dad.
What?
And now we go.
He's got a very bulbous behind. Truly, this man has done all the squats.
So, how much of this place do you remember?
A little bit. Me and the lads used to dare each other to come down here alone.
Okay. These woods are bloody creepy.
Bloody Mary.
Alright, he's just vibing. Alright, that's. Can't blame a man for just being chill.
Cock.
Cock.
Stop ruining the mood.
We're just talking about Cockthorpe. Relax. It's just down the road from home.
Hey, did you know Cockthorpe has a church?
Okay. That's like saying Cockthorpe has a pub. That is literally the most mundane thing you could have said. What the fuck?
Not saying lol out loud.
Relax. It's not a dying woman, probably.
Probably?
It's just a horse.
What?
I like how even the subtitles said
Speaking
probably
of,
not a dying
does
woman.
this place have any scary urban legends? You know, aside from those incredibly current missing persons reports.
Holy shit, of course! Yeah, a guy fell off his bike here.
Damn.
Scary! Anything else?
Okay, actually. You know Binham, about 4 miles from Warham?
I mean, yeah.
It was
Quite close to
2006, man. Saying lol out loud is realistic.
quick story.
You know what? I should
Back
probably be
in
steadfast
1091,
and ready for that.
some Benedictine monks founded a priory down in Binham. But according to legend, its priors were corrupt and evil.
I'm just gonna scoosh over
One of them
here.
even sold off the priory's valuables to fund some bizarre alchemical experiments.
Like, you know, it's always the
alchemy.
alchemist you don't see that gets you.
Yeah, you really tried with that one.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I barely understood what he
allegedly,
said if it weren't for the
secret tunnel was
subtitles.
built in the priory, going between Binham all the way to Little Walsingham.
Walsingham? Isn't that 3 miles?
Yes. Others say that the tunnel actually leads between Binham and a guild house in Blakeney, which is even further.
What's a guild house? Am I stupid for asking this? I don't know what a guild house is. Someone look that up for me. I'll keep playing this, but somebody look that up.
Some say it leads between both.
That's a lot of digging, isn't it?
Again,
In
isn't
the
it?
time since, many accounts have been made of a figure stepping out from the tunnel beneath Binham Priory. A black-hooded monk, traversing the priory between dusk and dawn. The tale of the spectre eventually reached an intrepid fiddle player who decided to investigate. Before entering, the fiddler, alongside his trusty canine companion,
You can
offered a
always
crowd of
trust the
locals
dog.
a chance to accompany him on his subterranean trip.
A historical building where a medieval guild or craft organization met to conduct business, set rules, and socialize. Okay, so it's literally a guild building. Okay, I thought they may have meant something else, but okay. Makes sense. Pretty straightforward? Straightforward.
By following the sound of his fiddle over ground, the strong reverberations of his music would be heard even through the earth, so he said. And indeed, it was. Playing all the while, the fiddler began his trek through the tunnel. The locals, listening intently, chased the sound of his music, all was seemingly well. Then, after about a mile of walking, the sound of his fiddle ceased. Sometime later, the locals found the fiddler's dog, wet and whimpering, but the fiddler himself was never seen again.
Well, at least the dog was okay.
This
That's the
trail we're
important
walking
part.
leads across where this tunnel was supposedly would have gone between Binham and Walsingham. And it is said that sometimes you can still hear the distant sound of the fiddler, yet wandering the depths of the earth.
Eerie.
Poor boy.
I have learned to fear ground fiddle.
That's all I remember, though.
Ground
been
fiddle,
around
not
here since we
ground
were, like,
fiddle.
11, maybe?
That's all I remember. Fucking hell, like you didn't just belt out an entire encyclopedia on the subject.
Yeah, shit, sorry.
You've been over this. Don't apologize. I'm always impressed. No
Aw.
wonder Dad likes you more than me.
What?
Funny.
Where did that come
It's
from?
fine.
Ooh,
I like
relationship
you more than
problems. They have
him.
relationship problems.
Lovely and dysfunctional.
Okay,
I'm
slight
happy
relationship
you are
problem.
mostly the former.
Ah, nice. Shit, speaking of, actually, have you ever been in these parts?
Not really. At least, nothing I remember.
Ah, that's fine, honestly. I don't think you miss anything special.
Oh,
Ghost monkey!
Purge yourself of
not
these
the
noises,
ghost
boy.
monkey.
Concentrate. You are the master of your reality. Whip it into submission with your giant, powerful arms.
I guess that the only things that make a big sound in the woods are bears and people. Was that a bear or a people?
Boy, do not speak to Crackus.
Well, I don't. He's just always screaming from
the
the
hell is
ditch.
Crackus? Alright, well, I guess we'll hold off on that Crackus question later. Which do you choose, a bear or people?
Let's go to it.
I can predict people, kinda.
Already
I
in the
cannot
woods.
predict bear.
Oh, okay, that is what you meant.
Come, boy. Stay close to me.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, not the fucking eyeball.
Where the fuck are you going?
Okay,
This
he's fine.
Isn't really part of the conventional ghost walk experience.
Crackus is their neighbor? Ah, neighbor. He still stands up like that again. Look at that goofy smile on this man's face. He's so joyous.
Wait, is that? Whoa.
Magnus
Father.
losing an eye again.
Do you wish to enter this hole?
Reference, perhaps? I gotta say, the animation for this whole thing
She's at the ready.
is great. I mean, I don't know what you call it, the
Going.
style specifically, because it's not, it's not like normal animation, but like it's kind of like puppeteering, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but I like it. I like the stuff. Oh, there he goes. Ew. Oh, that was it. Boy's only eaten meat, butter, and coffee with egg milk for the past month. He is extremely powerful as a result of this. The local bullies call him Mate, pronounced meat. Mate. This entirely flies over Door's head, as he cannot nor cares to decipher the British language. You know what? That's gotta be the most base thing I've ever heard, and I've heard plenty of base things, some of which cannot be repeated here. More. We got more to read. Marcus and Kitten were childhood friends before Marcus moved. They met again as adults at a land party in Great Yarmouth. Yar. Their relationship had never been had. Their relationship had never been had Kitten not telefragged Marcus into a vicious need to prove his gamer superiority. The hunt lasted 42 hours before the two, grim and sleep-deprived, decided to get physical. It's now been 8 years and Marcus has yet to succeed at exploding Kitten into pieces. They are, at least, content. Aw, that's sweet. That's the boy diet you were talking about yesterday? I see. Just milk, what was it? Coffee with milk egg? Meat and something else? Like some ridiculous. You know, I feel like that would just be heinous on the organs. Like absolutely heinous on your tummy. If you're weak, you know, and I'm not weak. Butter? Right, butter. Almost reminds me of the Mongolians a little bit. With their whole
shit,
drinking milk and
These must be the tunnels.
eating meat
I wasn't
stuff.
even sure they were real. Fucking hell, I'm... Alright.
Keep an ear out for fiddles, boy.
It makes you strong. True.
Isn't this suspicious looking?
Looks no worse than Marcus's room.
Looks no worse than your face.
Ooh, got him.
Yes, it does.
How do I argue with that?
All right, let's split up.
I don't know if that's a good idea, Chief.
Any particular reason?
It shall be spookier that way.
You know what? Fair enough.
Hey, Frederick from Spooby-Doob.
I really don't
Spoopy
want to.
doob.
Come, boy. It's all right. Nothing here can hurt you. Except Cavens.
And fiddle ghosts.
Always gotta watch for the little ghosts, mate.
A curse upon your names.
I love whoever is the, I assume, actress, most likely for boy.
Okay. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
They're goofy, they're funny about it. It's perfect. Fucking hell. Okay, that genuinely almost scared
No
me.
need to panic. Look, it's a picnic table.
Why is there...
It's a surprise for sure, but a welcome one.
Star
One
Wars
of the
reference?
greatest table designs known to man. The unity of table and bench, pure in function, yet handsome in its form.
I'm 11.
A moment, boy.
What a
I must
response.
measure the board with.
I'm 11.
Why?
It must be done, boy.
Alright, he's very serious about this. Understandable, though. Oh. I don't like that. Oh, fuck. Okay. He's being grasped.
Let go of him.
Oh, no, now that's a British person if I've ever seen one. Okay. Not the boy. Not the boy. Let him go. Let him go.
It'll all be over soon.
My goodness, okay. That's how I'd be looking after 2 cups of something. Youch. But deserved.
I'm here.
Door, you good?
Yes.
I'm not the baby carrier. Alright, very American of him.
Ah, there are more of you here, aren't there?
Not the
Line it up,
fucking
Marcus.
pistol with the stake at the end. Like a spear. Is that supposed to be a reference to the fact that, like, Kitten was a custodian in the other series and therefore they gave him that bullshit?
Ghosts?
No, boy. They're vampires. Kindred.
Kindred.
These ones are probably just licks.
What did you just fucking call us, blood
Where did the
bag?
biker come
Do
from?
you even know what those words mean?
Guardian Spear?
fresh
Right,
read up.
Guardian
I've
Spear.
got a name for you.
Both a wiki and
Shut the
none.
fuck up,
Got it.
shitbeard.
At the same time.
You, ski goggles. Keep talking.
I'm gonna make some guesses. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, so you are Sludge Lad.
What?
A Sludge Lad. You know, easy to assume going by your ugly mug. You, meanwhile,
The roast session's about to begin.
Type vampire. Your vicious sideburns and the
I
massive.
will bite your cock off.
Not the cock.
So, I would guess you are a biker bro, Black.
It's pronounced Clan Bruja.
What?
Ah, Bruja.
All right then.
Ah, shit,
Aren't the
man.
Bruja
Stop
people the
platforming
goddamn
antediluvian
delusional
concept
ones?
of clans in front of the potential shovelhead.
Sure,
I'm
Jay.
sorry, I'm in a really heightened state right now.
Right, good.
Aw, poor guy.
Oh, fuck. Bruja. And lastly, you are...
The actual names are Nosferatu, Grangle, Bruja, and Tremere. Tremere? Tremere. Cockthroat.
Okay.
Cockatha. You know what? I'm not even gonna pronounce that.
Said was wrong.
Details! Now enough with the distractions, son-in-law. We have them surrounded. Fuck, boss, it's not looking good.
You foul ape! You true hunter!
Fucking wizard man.
Sight of the crusade!
Fuck yourself.
Fucking overfeeding! There's no such thing as overfeeding!
Well,
I disagree.
Well,
he's got big
boys,
arms, so it's good he took him
you
down
have your
first.
15 minutes. Kill the hunters. Leave it
Oh, never mind. He's still up. Yikes! Not the eye again.
Scream for me.
That guy was kind of freaky when he said that. Scream for me? Okay, bro.
Are you
Not here.
Okay.
Yes, are you?
Now.
Name's Piotr. Figured you ought to know the name of the guy about to eat your goddamn soul.
I like that guy. He's edgy as hell.
Fucking You never should have come here, bloodbags. The sword of Cain should cleave you in twain.
He likes rhymes. Oh,
You think you're being funny?
I am not funny.
You're not!
I mean, you're right. I mean,
God damn!
any other
Bro's giving him the JoJo treatment over there.
My face! Fuck you!
Hey. Do yourself a favor. Stop brutalizing my fiancé, please.
You get to have a fiancé? Fuck you!
Look at that. I felt that though. I felt that.
Your funny little fort has been sieged, bloodbag.
No.
I love the cartoonish sound effect there. Well, one down.
One down.
Door got one!
I don't need eyes to kill, bloodbag. I can hear you.
Well, hey, since you can, you're the nastiest vamp I've ever seen.
Admiring
No, not really.
You're a goddamn tease lover, boy!
He is gonna run into that one, huh?
He seems smarter than the others. But an angry vampire is unpredictable.
Yeah,
Marcus, I got one. Hell yeah, companion.
Oh, there he goes. Not the JoJo treatment again. Not the PP.
Please.
Man's not coming back from that one.
You little shitheel! You want to be embraced? Put a little ass! Not on your life! You're me!
Oh. 3 of them. A little overkill.
I embraced you.
How's he got those attached to him?
I got one too.
That was incredibly irrational.
You know what? I'm not gonna think about the logistics of that.
I think we all got one, actually. Anyone have an ice pack?
I got an ice pack.
You sure do, champ.
He almost died.
Marcus, your contraption has many problems. You could have tripped on the way here and hurt yourself.
But I didn't.
The vampires could
But
have
they didn't.
noticed and not jumped at you.
But they did.
Yes, this time. But next time, maybe you should just bring a gun.
He's holding strings.
Fuck
Oh,
you, America.
like the strings lift him up.
Jacket is the best idea. Tell him, love. Tell him you think it's such a cool idea.
Jacket's very clever, Marcus, but hold on a second. Was that really all of them?
Yeah,
Not
wizard
quite.
man.
I was waiting for you to notice.
Nope. Oh no!
No harm shall befall me!
Gentlemen, this man is a wizard.
He looks so
cannot
like. Hold on. D looks so like. I don't know how to describe it. So. Not sad, but like disappointed that this happened to him. He just is so disgruntled. It's like a kid when you like take him to a store and they really want a candy and you're just like, no, along the entire ride, or I guess, in the entire time that they're in the shopping cart. Kevin is fucking awesome. You love it. Kevin's the wizard guy, right? That's the wizard. I remember now that you mentioned it. Kevin, yes. But I was just saying, fucking D's just not happy, man.
Not a step closer! No harm shall befall me!
Gentlemen, this man is a wizard.
The great and mighty Kevin.
Power of the wizard type
He's dominating our wills! I can't step forward! No mortal fools dare invade the lair of mighty Kevin! These tunnels are not yours to traverse! They are the domain of the Canaanites, then, now and forevermore! And you shall not leave knowing their existence!
legend. So your kind was behind the death of the fiddler.
Not the fiddler.
What the fuck? An ancient wives' tale, far beneath me! Kevin! But I would not bet against it! These mystic halls hide many secrets, but none for you to know, kind!
All your knowledge is ours now, tick! You and your whole little rat pack are gonna sing like sopranos when we get our hands
Shut
on
up, Tool! Hear the will of Kevin! Father,
Oh, no.
you foul swine! You have made me so hungry!
Oh no.
It's fine, my children. You have done me proud.
Enough! The beast shall be denied no
Not the
longer!
blood tears. Oh,
No!
Don't you dare die!
slurping him like a goddamn.
Nectar! A delight for the senses!
What was I gonna say?
Addicting, magical,
Capri Sun, that's it.
lemon-scented. The great and mighty Kevin demands more!
Do something. Do
Damn it.
something.
If only I could...
Damn, he's taking his time with this, huh?
It's a good thing I came here. Absolutely fucked on DMT.
Oh, okay. That is a strange way to counteract a vampire, but if it works, vampire have to expel blood instead of water.
That is definitely why I did that.
Its spell is broken, and with that,
Owie.
Big work, everyone. Done bigly.
Shut up, Dad, you're delirious.
Marcus, have you always had spider eyes?
Not the spider eyes.
No! I am the great and mighty Kevin! You are shit! Spit rotting in a ditch at the side of the road! Compared to me, you shall obey! Obey!
we got more mind control, lads.
Like I trained you, boys. Break eye contact.
And shatter concentration.
Not the Joe poses real quick. Uh-huh. This is just terrifying. What the fuck? I loved it though. Great strategy. Just slightly terrifying.
And that is how it's done. Woo!
Fabulous job, boys. A few more piles like these, and I'd say you're ready for the big league.
4 vamps. That's more than we've ever caught before. Holy shit, I cannot wait to get back to study them.
Yeah, back to my house.
Because I'll actually get to do that this time, right?
Marcus, I'm so proud of your scholastic habits. Just leave the wizard to me, and I'll give you the lot.
murderous vampires in my house to experiment on. That's
Yeah, that can't go wrong, right?
great.
Boy, you did good tonight.
I hate vampires so heckin' much.
Boy,
Ooh.
language.
No, boy, you're doing well. Learning to sublimate hate in place of fear is part of becoming a well-adjusted adult.
So
like
true.
me.
Father, I don't think
Got it! Also, I love my precious grandchild. You did so well.
All I did was scream and give ice packs.
Son, the journey of 100 miles begins with a single step.
Oh my God, he understands?
Step on your road to
Oh,
confidence.
well, that's not really a metaphor. I mean, it is, but like, it isn't.
I wanna go home. Do Halo 2 Deathmatch.
Halo
Too bad we
2!
didn't get a single look at any fiddlers or black-clad monks.
You know what? I feel like we got our fill of supernatural creatures anyhow. Just hope the Arcanum doesn't find out this time.
Arcanum?
Fine.
It really is.
For this kind of catch the ends.
I'll learn
very
about the
much
Arcanum
justified.
whenever.
Well said, sons. And besides, it's like I always say, no witnesses, no crime.
Also the truest statement of this entire series.
Despite the severe head trauma, fuck, adrenaline is so potent. This was a pretty cool trip.
Arcanum comes later in the series, roger
But the
that.
night isn't over yet. We've got
It's explained later?
vampires to interrogate, and I've got ayahuasca to brew in the cabinet.
Ooh.
Love ayahuasca.
Yes, you do, my sweet little grandson. Family, let's go.
Little
home.
dinosaur thing. It kind of looks like a shark. Damn. Damn, D, that was like all in one hit. Do not pass this man the joint. Alright? Do not pass him a joint. He will just take that whole thing in one go. Just like that. Lady?
Oh, hunters.
Great driving skills so far. I just realized the music lines up with the fiddling. Damn. That was pretty good. Pretty good. So that what we learned so far. A couple of vampire clans, yes. But don't they usually hang out on their own? Did they mention why they were together despite being of different classes of vampires? If they did, I forgot, which you will know very much is something that happens often. But I was pretty sure, I guess there might be, I don't know, maybe they sometimes don't really hang out with their own groups and just go to wherever. Any questions? Not any serious ones, to be fair. Not many serious ones. You want to see me drive better, anemic, and fucked on DMT? Listen, I don't drive, okay? So you can't even place me in that category of plausible dares. Not for me, boss. Not for me. What else did we learn? Arcanum. You gotta watch out for them. By the way, this artwork is kind of cool, though. It's like After Effects. No, After Effects? That's not the word. After the credits. There we go. The broader societies are explained a little later. Now, depending on the sex, clans can be very connected or get along more individually with other clans. I see. So I suppose it's basically just dependent on the individual and the group's culture. I wonder if this lady's gonna come up later in the story. Because from what I remember watching this back in the day, not really. Like, I think, like I said, I stopped watching by like 3.2. So I don't think she appeared at any point from now to 3.2. Maybe later she will, maybe she will never will.
The parenting, the family of who stole to the family trip at 3 a.m. by the scornful father.
Whoa! The last. Alright, random screen. Great. This is episode or chapter 1.1. Kitten and Big D's premiere on the Supernatural, I assume that says. Hold on. On the supernatural and local folklore. I also forgot to give these 3 videos a like, so let me do that real quick. Okay, that one is liked. Give this one a like. So there we go. Give this one a like. Before I forget. Carl. Not Carl. Carl. Featuring Big D's homestyle omelet. You know, I could have just waited for the damn title to appear. Humming the cock song? Sus? Well, he is gay, so.
Oh, what a beautiful morning to. Who the fuck is in my kitchen?
Jesus Christ, D. Settle down.
Oh.
Good morning, Sadi. Good morning, Sword.
Scared the piss out of this man.
Oh, this old thing. Sorry. I thought you were the landlord.
I own this hoch.
He's bi.
We don't have a landlord.
Close enough.
So that makes you the landlord, parasite. Well, in either case, good
The
morning,
hate in that
mighty
for 1
almost
second.
child. I have a request.
Put the sword away and I can see what I can do.
Capital. Consider it done. Ah, son-in-law, my body yearns for my special omelet. Can you make it for me?
Sure. Do you have a recipe?
I'll command the instructions to enter the brain with my powerful voice.
Yeah, alright, just need to mix boy's egg milk.
I mean, that works, you know.
Oh, shit! Do we have any jam left?
Jam.
We are out.
I like jam.
I'll have to go get more when I next go grocery snatching.
Oh, God, Marcus won't eat his porridge without jam.
Oh, what a child! He wants his porridge, but only with jam. He'll eat the beans, but not the sprouts. He wants his leek soup, but with absolutely no Marmite!
Such a baby.
He's literally a baby! My baby! Precious little small child! Oh my god, he's so small and adorable!
Smallest possible child.
Small, perfect child! Oh.
He really loves his
Absolutely not.
kid, huh?
Gobble up Brancaster muscles like it's his goddamn birthright.
True.
Norfolk has corrupted my son. He would never eat marine mush before a return to these accursed reaches.
I don't like the name of
Does he
marine
even know
mush.
what happens in the ocean? I don't. It's terrifying. Put the mussels on his porridge.
I'm sorry, what did you want for your omelette?
All right, so take the D eggs and whisk them in a bowl.
D eggs?
D eggs?
Duck eggs.
Oh, we both had the same
Does
question.
the D in Big D stand for duck?
I will remind you that I own illegal firearms.
Right, sorry.
And
What a
don't
threat.
forget the milk.
Of course.
Interdimensional portals in the ocean? I mean,
Wait, there's
that
no
makes
milk, I
sense
think.
considering the things that
No,
are in
it's
the ocean.
bag.
What?
Not bagged milk. That's literally an atrocity.
Isn't this unpasteurized?
Louis Pasteur was a fascist in line with the New World Order.
Incomprehensible.
I am turning the newspaper page.
Okay, we're moving on.
You
I wanted a
know,
little explanation, but
after living on the road for 10 years, I could imagine settling down in Norfolk must have felt quite cramped.
Cramped? No. The earth beneath us thrusts to the planet's heart, dear boy. Its air and heaven stretch past our reckoning, windows to a fathomless beyond.
Oh. Not the answer I expected.
Beautiful child. Even in the smallest of places, entire worlds may exist.
Oh.
If not in one's surroundings, then behind another's eye.
Aww,
It is only cramped if you lack vision.
that's very wise and wholesome.
Deep thinking.
Only as deep as the ooze water at Yarmouth's Pirates Cove Adventure Golf Course. These are the thoughts skimmed from the froth of my incredible mind.
If you know,
son.
you know.
If there were any justice
I
in this
do not
world,
know.
they would be
I'm sorry.
foundational philosophies by now. Nevertheless, I will begin construction of the omelette sauce.
Ugh.
Well, wait,
Omelette
can't I do
sauce?
that?
I just do not trust you with this. Focus on the omelette.
At least
Put in
he's
those
honest, you
carbon
know?
rods, the ones
He's
with the
very
second
honest.
drawer to the right.
Yeah, I was wondering what we were going to do with
Carbon
those.
rods?
Also, God, the water in Pirate's Cove. It always looked so artificial. Like someone had an idea of what water looked like and tried to make it from scratch, but stopped at the color blue, only got halfway there.
Oh, really? Ever looked into it?
The water?
Yes.
Well, as you said, it's all grotty and blue.
No,
We
boy.
dislike
The
water.
story behind the water.
Water hate.
Not particularly. And I don't think they'd tell anyone if they, did have a story.
Loose lips sink ships on Pirate's Cove, eh? It could be the work of various different creatures.
Creatures? When
No,
you say that, do you
creatures,
actually
more.
just mean the club head or the groundskeeper?
Club head.
Well-
The groundkeeper. What
well-
silent, macabre horrors you have in this nation.
Okay, so
We shall hunt them down!
Oh.
the
Okay.
Norfolk County Golf
He's
Union
very
might
passionate about his work.
find that device.
Oh, child, there is not a golfer alive I cannot kill.
This man goes around killing
pull some silver
golfers?
in there just
That's
to
a
get
very
that
specific, like,
tang
murder
going.
spree.
How's your omelette sauce coming?
Oh, it's a simple thing. 1 tablespoon tomato paste, 1 tablespoon honey, water, sauerkraut, ketchup, tonkatsu, a bit of RBMK reactor core graphite to taste.
Bit of what?
Ketchup.
That's a bit off, innit?
No! Oh, that reminds me. I heard about your little story. The one about the fiddler and the monk.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, well, he was
Thoroughly
throwing it
charming.
back.
Tell me, though, are there any similar stories surrounding Great Yarmouth? Or, hell, anywhere around Old East Anglia, as the natives call it?
Oh, of course! It's a whole bloody legendarium. Anything in particular that strikes your fancy?
My mind can devour all in this world. Spectres, witches, werewolves, giraffes. I want it all.
Giraffes.
They got giraffes
You know,
in Africa Alive Safari.
What?
Let me have a think.
I was gonna say, you know, if you had to explain a giraffe to somebody, it would definitely come off as some just mythological creature. You know, honestly, I feel like most African animals do. Now that I think about it, like elephants. How do you explain elephants to people that don't know what elephants are? You know, it's like, oh, this big thing with giant horns and like an arm as its nose. And it's huge. Long deer. You know what? That's a fair explanation. Long deer. Good enough for a giraffe. Good enough. And tentacle tusk giant bull. Damn, Nun, you are a marvel of knowledge. A unicorn makes more sense than a giraffe, honestly, because at least like horses are a thing, and you can you know, it's basically horse with horn. Boom, easy to explain.
I'll drink caffeine.
Alright, I've got a good one to start off. For the ghost side of things, one of my favorites is the bizarre tale of the Haysborough torso.
Oh, that sounds absolutely inane! Continue.
Okay, so over on the east coast, almost at the border between Great Yarmouth and North Norfolk, there's this little village called Haysborough, right?
How's that spelled?
Saros?
H-A-P-P-I-S-B.
None, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna be honest.
Your people's rejection of your own language is inspiring.
Fun being as it's true.
I will kill the queen. But yes, I am aware
Oh,
of that
no.
wretch's hamlet. We lived in the caravan park for a month before this fucking ham of a man banned us from the public bathrooms. Can you believe it?
What a cruel
Why did
world.
he do that?
I do not wish to get into it. I divorced him the week prior and it was fucked. It is time for the race.
This omelette has rice?
Fear not, 'tis my burden. You can go ahead and shred in some cheese and chlorine, please. Both are beneath us.
Chlorine in the omelet, huh?
Okay.
Oh, rhino. You meant rhino. Like rhinoceros.
A little south of Haysborough, about half a mile from that caravan park, there's an intersection between 3 roads. In the midst lies a small, grassy triangle, quaint in its size, with not much to offer.
I immediately assume that it is a spectre, vampire, or gobloid creature turned into a walking abomination that is in fact trying to kill.
We're just crossing the roads.
Oh man, he's
right
freaky, ain't he?
Road is what my
Not the
boss
self-strangulation.
drives on.
Yes. Well, at this small triangular junction, there once was a well. And, well,
Well?
the well isn't doing so well.
The
Because
well
it's
not doing well.
there anymore.
Damn it! If only
but they
I
took
had
the
been
well.
there in time!
There is
They
a
fucking
reason
finessed
for
it.
this. Well Corner, 'twas called, back in the 1800s. For years, local men, farmers and such, made terribly frightening reports of a strange figure wandering up the main street of the small town. At first, based on his bulbous silhouette, they believed he was injured or hunchbacked, an old man lolloping through the night. But upon a close inspection made by those few brave enough to get close, it was made readily apparent that this hunchback was the figure's nearly severed head,
Oh.
bobbling behind him, hanging from threads that were the remains of his neck.
That stringy neck
Talk about
meat.
the pain in the
You should do stand up.
This same figure also appeared to lack legs.
Ah, again, my motion is broken. How could he walk around with no legs?
I don't know. Ghost reasons, I assume? Anyway, he wore a sailor
Not that fucking.
Felix, carry on.
He wore a sailor suit and held what looked like a saggy old sack clutched to his chest, desperately making way towards a particular destination. Well Corner. This figure could be seen for days, then weeks, after report upon report, sighting after sighting. Eventually, the villagers decided that enough was enough. Something had to be done.
So they killed that
They
guy.
settled on a plan. The shambling thing had, of course, been seen on its trail, leading all the way up to the well, where then the thing would throw the sack down into its depths, only to soon follow suit, crawling down into the murky old well.
Well, I hope nobody was drinking
The
from it,
locals knew
because
that
that
there was
is
only one way to
unfortunate if
properly
they did.
investigate. So, they sent a poor Dutchman, who just so happened to be smaller than their average, down by a rope into the black well to investigate. Down went the brave Dutchman late one evening, tense with fear, the murky waters still beneath him. The horror thick in the air, with the notion that the silence could break at any moment with the sound of something waterlogged that is not meant to speak. This, until at last, the Dutchman hung above the waters, and with a hook pushed down into the darkness, came upon something. Quickly, upon his call, they fished up first the Dutchman, then a large brown mass from the bottom.
A big poop?
It was a bag.
A bag.
One within which they found the mangled remains of 2 legs.
He carried his own legs
They
around?
drained that bloody well.
Oh, of course they did. In its place, they even installed a new pump, and strangely, the sighting ceased after that.
Oh, that's
Really? Just from that?
Yeah.
seems a little too easy. I was gonna say, Kitten's storytelling abilities pretty darn good. You know, that story flawlessly told, except for the little interruptions here and there by Big Man D over here, and the fucking immersion break. He's just like me. That happens to me too. I don't know if that ever actually happens to other people, but it happens to me all the time. Where I'm either watching something. It could be especially horror movies. Oh my god, I cannot watch a horror movie most of the time without getting my immersion broke. And then immediately just not being afraid anymore or feeling tense. Like something dumb. It'll be something dumb. Like I remember watching one movie where there's like this house that this person that writes crime stuff as books, moved his family into. It happens to you too, None? Dude. And in this movie, right? There's a scene where he's checking through films, and in one of the films at the same like house in their backyard, there's like a tree that doesn't have like a branch on it anymore. But in the film, there's like the previous family or some family before them that lived there just gets like hanged there, and I'm like, there's no way that tree branch holds 4 people, 2 adults, 2 children. No way. Why would you do that? It's like I didn't have to think about it that much, you know, but I just couldn't help but like immediately clock that tree branch would not hold up 4 people like that. Ay ay ay. You don't think you ever get into stories enough to get immersed? Maybe it's, yeah, like I guess it depends, cuz sometimes I guess for me there has to be a certain level of like groundedness, otherwise things like that just happen. But I'm glad I'm not the only one though. You, Wiki, on the other hand, maybe are just strange. I'm just fucking with you. I'm sure you're absolutely normal, and that your non-immersiveness nature of getting into media is absolutely normal.
But the very pump was actually removed some years after that.
And?
And the villagers once again reported awful groaning deep into the night. By all accounts, the ghost had returned until at last the pump was reinstalled.
You're very well adjusted, as I can tell.
That doesn't make much sense.
Ghosts
yes,
in
you are.
general don't make much sense.
Nonsense! They make perfect sense. It's just a sense we don't yet grasp.
You think so?
My boy, all things are ordered and explicable. Even chaos hearkens to the beat of unseen principles. There is no true randomness, merely spontaneous whimsy.
I love
Flowers
whimsy.
wilt, waters flow, aortic valves implode, vampires suck, but never for no reason.
Sucking.
That's a surprising outlook, sir. I always thought you looked at the supernatural world with more, well, wonder, I guess?
Boy, I ought to smack you, but I love you, so instead I flip.
Ooh, that sounded
Order and
painful.
wonder go hand in hand. Whether decoding chaos or indulging in its whimsy, the world around us is a ceaseless den of darkness and delight. Just as there is joy in understanding a facet of it, there is equal joy in knowing there is more to discover. The quest goes ever on, Sancho, and whether windmill or giant,
Not
my
Sancho.
lance strikes forward.
Don Quixote.
Now then, this torso. He seems like an odd chap. Let's evaluate his authenticity.
Oh?
Most spirits tend to be tied to objects, ones that linger from their past lives. I believe the common vernacular is fetters.
Well,
I love fettering.
perhaps the well itself was a fetter.
Perhaps. You see, to destroy a fetter often destabilizes a ghost, turns them hostile. Like Marcus and his silly game station.
He was really torn up after you crushed it with a hammer.
It defied my will and was summarily punished.
Yeah,
Next time,
Jesus.
Marcus should share a fairer interest with me.
Look, Mario Party is unfair for everyone.
It should be the least unfair for me.
You know
It
what?
can be if you play
Everyone cheated but Big D.
Justified
Next
crash
time,
out.
Big D cheat.
Casual.
Yeah, something more casual, like diplomacy or the game of In either case, why so many ghosts act cagey when you traipse into their homes. You're essentially defiling their remaining memories of mortal life. It's typically unwise to disturb them, and even worse when those places are destroyed.
I see. And since the well is gone now...
Yes, you'd expect sightings to soar. However, it is also thought geists can find some form of peace through these fetters. Perhaps our sailor friend was a native of the village. He may have yearned for clean water in his dying moments at sea, or as a youth in Happisburg or some such. Happisburg, Hatesburg, whatever your evil devil village is called.
Not
It's
the
pure
evil
conjecture,
devil village.
But mayhaps
Listen, I
in
know it's.
bringing it to his village,
You know what? Never mind. This
he made
is Britain,
peace with
so.
his death, before he went to hell.
Which explains why he only came back after the pump was removed.
Right on the money. Though, of course, it's just as likely that this ghost was a Happisburg hoax to get the government to replace an old pump.
Or perhaps a story shared by bandits and criminals to keep roads clear.
The hesitation.
In the book I read, they suggested the chap was a smuggler of some such, likely murdered in a quarrel with his own coal.
Not his own quarrel will get him. You know, it's always the quarrel you don't see that gets you. That was a funny joke. I taught it to Marcus.
I feel like this was supposed to be cut out.
Likely,
but they just left it in there.
Quarrel with his own comrade.
Ah, who can say? Truths like these are hidden for a reason. For mankind to bring them hissing, screaming into the light, for all to behold.
Right inspiring, sir. Speaking of, could I ask how you know any of this?
I once entered an abandoned hotel in L.A. A ghost threw a phone at me. I have studied their ways ever since.
You know, if there's any way to learn about ghosts, it's definitely like that. They keep some bloopers. It's lovely that they do. I actually like that. It gives it a little bit of flavor, you know? Gives it a little that bit of pizzazz in there. Gotta hate it when fucking ghost just throws things at you. Can you imagine how annoying that's got to be, especially if you're the type to want to fight back? Like, you just have this invisible person tossing things at you, and you can't do anything. Maybe if you have one of those little bags of, is it salt? Did they say that, like, a specific kind of salt can harm ghosts? I mean, I don't know how it is in this, like, world, but, you know, like, IRL, they say that, like, if you face spirits or something, oh, put this salt on the floor and it can't pass that. You know, that's about the only thing I would think up. And then I'd probably proceed to try and throw table salt at it, but that wouldn't work because it's table salt and not sea salt or whatever the hell.
You! Do not mock me, Philistines! I'll kill you, Necromancer! I'll kill all of you! Ah!
I don't think he likes necromancers, guys.
Do you want to hear more Norfolk urban legends?
Of course!
Cool! Well, let's see, there's loads to cover. Black Shuck, the Norfolk Priest Holes, the Witch of East Somerston.
Ooh, a spooky witch!
Sure, we'll go with that one. Long ago, in the 15th century, a mysterious peg-legged woman was accused by the local clergy of witchcraft.
Witchery.
While this was naturally a barbarous practice...
That shit was crazy!
While we know those accused of witchcraft were innocent, the Witch of East Somerston, for reasons we'll get into, was perhaps not. While proof of her deeds have been lost to the ages, stories abound of her sorcerous ways. And for this, she was seized and buried alive beneath St. Mary's Church in the little village of East Somerton.
They wanted something bad to happen,
However,
didn't they?
unfortunately for the church, this would prove to be their last mistake, for a witch's ire is rarely spurned. When the ground was cleared for her burial, she only laughed as the dirt covered her shackled body. Laughed and laughed as she was entombed within the soil. She could be heard no more. The priests and congregated hunters celebrated their victory, until her peg leg was seen, jutting out of the ground.
True that.
First a mere shaft of wood, then a sprouting log, and then a great and mighty oak tree, which shattered the church and turned it to ruins.
Damn, just like that? Like in the snap of a finger?
Can still be seen today. And it's still thought, should you be foolish enough, that you might wake her yet with the utterance of her true name.
Morally justified laughter.
She got him!
I suppose she did.
Ah, classic!
You gonna expand on that?
Nope, also I think the story is fake.
Well, sir, I've
the
taken
stories
you
are
from
real, by the way?
anything, but
Oh,
never
I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool that the stories that they're taking from are real. As in the folklore. I mean, yeah, I guess that much. But, like, to add that into the context of, like, the, you know, like, the world of darkness, and it's like, oh, you know, toss that in there. It's like it's cool because you really they could have just come up with some bullshit and never have really cared, but they didn't, and they decided like, hey, let's look up some actual folklore and boom, smack it in there. Because what would I, random audience guy, know? Like I wouldn't know any better. I'd just assume that the stories were just in the lore or something, and not actual folklore.
Tick.
Come on, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would the Christians bury this woman in the
World of Darkness does that a lot, and you can tell, you can tie it to real life stuff as much as you like. Oh, can ya? I guess that makes it pretty decent for, because it's a tabletop, right? World of Darkness, at least like some of the stuff they do is roleplay related. I know there's obviously like Vampire the Masquerade game, but like I mean like outside of that game, like their main thing is like the books that they sell and you roleplay, right? It's actually expected for you to homebrew local folklore into your games. That's interesting, huh? I wonder. I can just imagine some stupid shit. Just come up with the dumbest like storyline just because you happen to have some very particularly silly folklore wherever the hell you live. Like, what do they do with gnomes? What are gnomes a thing in World of Darkness? What did they do? Like garden gnomes, those little guys. They gotta be like a thing in there. No? You want to tie a local murder to in your roleplay? Do it. A little risky, but it does sound actually pretty fun. I gotta look into these books. Make it a shapeshifter or something. Shape-shifting garden gnome. What a wacky concept. Oh. Don't make that sound again, phone. You're gonna freak me out. Damn, we're only halfway through. I do have to use the restroom right now, though. I'll be back in like less than a couple minutes, okay? Alright, I'm back. My throat's getting a little dry for some reason. I ran out of tea. I don't know why I went into the cup, not into it. Tried to drink from it. I cannot speak. Phase, spirits, or something else you can make it up. So basically, just make shit up. That's the name of the game. Make shit up. I kind of like that though. Lets ya. That's actually a lot of freedom. Now that I think about it, like that's a lot of freedom that a DM who's really into the writing, I get not the writing per se, but the actual imaginings of a storyline could just. And that might actually be like a little too much freedom for some people, but it's definitely a lot of freedom to use up. My headphones get back on my head, all nice and proper, and we'll continue on.
Middle of their church. What, do they just dig up the floors in the middle of mass, slap her in?
The story might not be entirely literal. They could have just buried her in the
make
lower
sure
levels.
to stat it.
I mean,
to
the
stat it
yoke
a
is
fairy
there,
though.
that's a fact at
Right.
least.
I still disagree.
Fairly, not
Why?
fairy. Why did I
Mainly
say
because
fairy?
it contradicts me.
At least you're honest.
Though I will say, your fake story does have all the markings of a witch's dastardly death hex.
Assuming it isn't fake, of course.
Of course.
I admit I don't know much about death hexes or witches and the
I don't like the idea of dex
I
hexes.
explain. Wizards and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
They can die if you shoot them.
Correct. Probably.
This is always a bad idea. Please watch out. Alert, alert, alert,
Point
alert.
taken! Point taken!
The reason for this is the death curse. It's this thing where...
They curse you in death?
Correct. And usually to death.
Oh.
It doesn't happen every time you smite a witch or
They
wizard.
do have a lot of freedom, but
Well,
you're
often enough,
limited
it's
to
very
some
dangerous to
rules.
attempt.
Fair enough.
Bloody hell. So you mean to say if there's an evil wizard running around, we can't do anything about it?
Of course you can. Wizards are nerds. You can easily punch.
Oh, good.
But to be safe, make sure you aren't seen. Or heard. Or known to them at all before killing them instantly, or else your brain will be turned into a cornered corb, and this is a fact. Ow!
So basically, all right, snipe a mage. Just kill him from afar. Mages are awesome. I mean, I bet they are, but so far what we're learning is assassinate a wizard. Don't throw hands with them fairly, because they're gonna know ya, they're gonna see ya, they're gonna do stuff to ya. Don't let it happen. Shoot him from afar.
Well,
Bomb
as
him.
scary as killing one is, at least they're not so hard otherwise.
Oh, actually, they can warp reality with their wheels and brains.
What?
Oh, yeah, near infinite power to alter creation.
Oh!
Just casually
Man, I thought
playing
Kevin
God.
was bad.
The great and mighty Kevin was formidable. But indeed, were he a true magi, I doubt you'd
Let
have
me tell you about.
survived your encounter.
Let me tell you
Power?
this about mages. Hell is real. Space is fake. You know, it's a convincing tapestry if that is the case.
Encounter? What about you?
Oh, I'd have been fine.
I admire your optimism, but I remember you barely, surviving, Kevin.
Yeah, I think your brain might be wrong.
How would it be any different if Kevin were more powerful?
Really, son-in-law? Do you honestly think your old man would dive headlong into the cave without a few tricks up his sleeve?
Do you want the honest answer?
No! Now be a good boy and add more garlic powder.
Sure thing, Sir D.
garlic.
Sure thing.
So more!
Sure thing, Sir D.
Now tell me something else!
What?
Tell me about something else.
Well, there's always our most classic tale, the mysterious red-eyed dog of East Anglia, Black
I
Shuck.
think I remember this story the
You
most
have
out of
my
all of these.
incredibly variable attention.
Black Shuck is a mysterious creature. Tales of its appearances date back to at least the 1500s, but probably stretch even further. Stories of a pitch-black hound with dreadful red eyes whose glow portends calamity and misery.
A little similar to a banshee.
Misery.
I suppose so. But banshees are more direct. The howl of a banshee is meant to reflect an imminent demise and is thought to be a spirit of the dead or some kind of fae or something.
I don't like
Shuck
fays
is
very much.
different. For instance,
You tell them your
in
name, and you're screwed.
1577,
Just immediate slavery
Shuck was
or
said to have
something.
appeared before
I don't
a
know.
large congregation at the Holy Trinity Church. Shattering through the doors in a clap of thunder, Shuck's appearance befuddled and terrified the congregation. Pitilessly, Shuck strode to the nave, ripping a man and child to shreds where they stood. The crowd stood agape before the steeple of the church collapsed down upon them all.
How curious. Now this is an exciting story.
Oh, well, it gets even better. That very same night, there was a reported sighting in St. Mary's Church. A different St. Mary's, one in Bungay. Black Shuck again interrupted a congregation, this time in a burst of flame. He launched through the crowd, inciting panic and delirium before
with your true name, and it might not be the one you were given. How does that even work?
Killing me.
Before those same two suddenly fell dead like marionettes.
You know, now that I think about it, if it's not the name you are given, and it's your true name, and your true name can be the one that is not given to you, how the hell is anybody supposed to know what your true name is? I guess you're technically safest then, because if not even you know your own name that is true magic, you know what? I guess. I should have expected something like that. Magic. Yep. Just magic. But that's anti-fucking climactic. Come on. There's gotta be a better answer than magic.
Broken strings.
Yes, yes, yes! My boy, I am going to kick this dog! Oh, son-in-law, surely you see, this little hellhound is causing a commotion, a ruckus, killing people, eating souls, probably barking, which means it's a victimless crime to experiment on him!
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Dampen your mood, D, but, this all happened in the 1500s.
Time means nothing! There is not a statute of limitations on being a goblin.
Not be... That's gotta be racist. And he's a dog. There is, but you haven't looked into it. I see. I forgive you none for giving me such an answer. What was I even saying? My brain was gonna say something else, but I've basically forgotten.
Dog?
Yes, whatever that is.
Well, I suppose there are modern sightings, though they're far less dramatic.
Oh?
Yeah, usually people getting spooked and being like, "Oh no, mate, that's Black Shuck, innit?" And it is, and yeah, that's the story there. It's kind of lame.
Propaganda!
What?
It sounds like propaganda. Perhaps there is a network of these dogs.
What?
A network of dogs running a joint venture to keep the common man quiet about dog crime and dog poker.
Not dog poker. I was gonna mention. Y'all ever seen that painting of the dogs playing poker? I was gonna mention like, oh, is that where they have their discussions? You know, at the dog poker event. There you go, dog poker. You know, if I was a dog, I too would hide the fact that I gamble.
Crime are the werewolves.
What? Wait, hang on. You know about werewolves?
My boy, if there is a supernatural pest on this planet, you can assume I have bested it at least once.
Everyone has seen the dog poker painting. I'm just saying. Maybe somebody has. It's not.
Okay, I know the English government has a history of plunder and thievery, but the British Museum can't steal your funny mummy moment.
Presume nothing! Also, burn your national insurance papers!
What?
What the hell's a national insurance?
Run eternal, even in Meshtian code! So, evil dog.
If people find out dogs can play poker, they'd start taxing them. Exactly.
Werewolves, that's right. Well, randomly attacking churchgoers certainly fits their MO, or at least in the period.
Wait, really?
Oh, yeah. For much of their history, werewolves have been insane neo-pagan theocrat berserkers.
Theocrats, huh?
Much of their history. What about now?
These days, they're more like insane neo-pagan theocrat berserkers.
Ah, natch.
But some of them go on the computer. And in my experience, those ones are typically far better adjusted. Which is ironic, considering the computer is the devil.
Why are they far more adjusted?
But then that's cheating, because I already knew.
I kind of want to know.
There are things that line up and don't line up about Black Shuck as a werewolf.
Oh, do tell.
For one, the more recent sightings tend to be rather uneventful, correct?
Mostly. A lot of people just seeing him, maybe something unlucky happens afterwards. links to disappearances from time to time, but nothing
Do you think D would think that a furry is a werewolf? Like, there's no way he doesn't, right? Like, I feel like he's probably referring to furries, now that I think about it. The ones on the computer. That would be the only thing that makes sense. But I guess furries were kind of a thing back in... When does this take place? 2006? 2004? 6, right? Furries have been a thing for a long while. Maybe. I feel like that's the only explanation. that makes sense, you know?
So dramatic as murders in the middle of mass.
Although I suppose it's questionable. They're actually mostly civilized werewolves.
Simply learned
oh, there are?
better cover their tracks. In the 1500s, outright attacks
to
on
figure out
religious,
more about
scientific,
that.
and mystic organizations were more common. It's common.
In World of Darkness, the furry fandom was created by werewolves. What?
But there's
What, are you actually being serious? You better not be fucking with me right now. I swear to God. I swear to any god that's listening, if you're fucking with me. Glass walkers, a specific tribe? Glass, that is a modern... Well, I guess glass has been a thing forever, but, like, not forever. Pretty recent forever. Kind of forever. Sorta maybe forever. It depends what your definition of forever is. But why glass walkers? What do they do? You explain that to me. You seem to know, Wiki. It's from the writers, but in an out-of-canon blog post. Oh, okay, Non. I see what you mean. You know what? It may as well be gospel. May as well. May as well be gospel. Fucking furries created by werewolves. Makes you think what they wonder about all the... Well, you know. Tasteful artwork that those people create.
The matter of modern sightings. Their banality aligns with a werewolf phenomenon known as the delirium.
Charming name.
And despite how boring
They walk
these
on grass
modern
as in human
sightings are,
civilization.
and not one,
Oh, okay,
this
done.
delirium is a side effect
Walk
of the
on glass,
shape-shifting
huh?
process.
I
Essentially,
guess, yeah, like
when
the
a
metaphor.
werewolf
I'm walking
enters their
on. Yeah.
mighty
Okay, that
war
makes sense.
form, human beings tend to
Well, I suppose I might panic too if a giant monster jumped out at me.
and we'll work together to break this bad habit, son-in-law. But that's not what I meant. I mean, a supernatural panic.
Oh, wolves need
supposedly there's some
humans to
resonance in
breed.
the psyche
Oh.
of mankind with werewolves. It is
I thought they did the
primordial.
whole like scratch and boom, like there you go, you're now a werewolf because you've been bitten. I didn't think they like smashed people. Huh? It's got to be pretty awkward seeing your spouse just wolf out, then, huh? Unless they're doing it, you know, without their permission. In which case, you know, pretty straightforward. Would still match some of the artwork some people create out there. Glasswalkers, because they live in cities, skyscrapers, computer technology, and all that. Most werewolves do not fuck with civilization and technology. Makes sense. Wolves. Nah, werewolves are actually are an actual race. I mean, I got that much. And I don't think I did not see that misspelling of wolves as woofs.
Hunter, blah, blah, blah. That's true, anyway. But nevertheless, when a mortal witnesses a werewolf's war form, they tend to go briefly mad.
Mad how exactly?
Well, they might run away, or freeze up, or attack with insane vigor. Often their reaction depends on the strength of one's will.
So
You
the
didn't
average
misspell?
person frees.
And usually with no recollection of events.
Sure.
Worse still, it's almost impossible for normal humans to avoid, even in part. One must be either extremely
They're floofy
strong-willed
wolves?
or supernatural themselves to avoid
Floofy
delirium
wolves.
completely.
Have you ever suffered
me.
the delirium, sir?
Oh, no,
I'm pretty
built
floofy.
different. But those without
Man
these
said I'm built
bulging
different.
brain
Me
muscles
too,
are
boss,
in for
me
a
too.
world of hurt. I train you and the others for precisely this reason. Discipline, determination. Oh my God, I'm losing my chance for a 3D alliteration. Oh God, help me.
last word's a bit of a stretch, mate.
Ah! Ow! These
Yikes.
are the things I instill within you with my relentless chicanery.
I love
Is
his
that why
chicanery.
you ruined Marcus's 12th birthday by dressing as the goblin?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
The bog goblin.
That was really traumatic to him. In RS, he exclusively levels his combat stats killing goblins.
Then the student has become the master. I'm so proud.
He does really hate goblins. I mean,
Hey,
I guess there's
don't
not
fight
a reason
werewolf,
not
by
to
the
hate goblins.
Yeah, I heard they're tough. But with how well we did in the tunnels against those vampires, I'm confident that...
No,
He's
What?
serious now.
you aren't ready to fight a werewolf, son-in-law. Not yet. The fledglings we fought were fearsome, yes, but a werewolf... Listen well. Werewolves are killing machines. They are supernatural soldiers fighting a war we barely understand. Do not fight them.
Fuck him instead, I
Oh.
guess. Huh?
Take your warning to heart, sir.
Who said that?
But what if we're forced to?
Their weakness is silver, due to their combat with the moon. Silver bullets, silver knives, use them. Focus on evasion and trickery. When they're at their most dangerous, they're at their most feral. Blind them, distract them. Trust your wits, not your fists.
Right.
So play it smart. Guerrilla
understand.
tactics against the werewolves.
Because it's omelet time!
Shit, I forgot the omelet! It's burning!
Fear not! It's just the way I like it.
Not the burnt omelet.
Go and
I would
now the
actually gag.
sauce.
Is it supposed to smell more like egg than eggs do?
Yep.
Why are you putting it in the blender?
Oh, to blend it. Yes, sir. Big D's home-style omelet, a.k.a. sulfuric acid.
You're not eating that, right?
Silly boy. I would probably die or throw up. No, this is for our illustrious guest, the great and mighty Kevin.
I understand.
What a
Wait,
gracious
there
host.
are way easier ways to make acid. I understand nothing.
It's the principle of the thing. Besides, Kevin is a
Easier
vampire.
ways
They
to
can't
make
eat
acid.
food. By mixing the acid with food, it makes it even
Delicious
more unpleasant.
indeed.
Is that gonna kill him?
I mean, well,
Probably not.
I don't, yeah, I don't know. But, ideally, it would come to this. This is just for torture purposes.
Somehow that's even worse.
Relax. It's actually very funny and moral. And
Of course,
besides,
of course.
It's the threat of torture that's the most important. That old Tremere will crack like an egg before I have to use this stuff. Mark my words.
Dreaming?
Yes, that is the name of one of the vampires.
Bro,
Everyone-
the anguish in this man's voice for a second. And he let... right. I think it's because he's not supposed to tell that he wasn't planning on telling them yet or something like that, right? I know he's literally about to explain it, but the brother did not mean to say that. You could just tell. He slipped up a little bit and he regrets it.
Them and wants them to die.
Do go on, Sir D.
Well,
What's the civil structure like? Are they bloodlines,
I should-
families, impersonal syndicates? Do they confer abilities? What are their secrets? Are there any Norfolk clans? What are the other ones? What's an antediluvian within this context? Why does Piotr hate you?
son-in-law, I have two cruel truths to impart upon you.
Okay.
The first is, you will need to buy a new blender.
Unfortunate.
The second, vampire lore is, tricky. More than any other supernatural creature, vampires despise being unveiled. They relentlessly hunt any breach of their vaunted secrecy with organized and military precision. As such, though I know much, I speak little of it, and sadly, share even less.
Of course, but surely you can trust your own family.
Trust has little to do with it. Say I share all that I know. Indeed, to truly destroy this foe, we must understand it. But if I do so carelessly... Notice how the conversation started. I carelessly said the word Tremere.
Yeah, now you're
Yes?
giving an
If
encyclopedia
you
about
were in
it.
public, in a restaurant, or on the street when I had said that, we would very well have to move.
That's a tad extreme.
And it is necessary. The masquerade, they call it, to wear the mask of a human. to blend in with us, to convince us their existence is but a fairy tale. Any breach in this masquerade is a threat to their very existence, for even though they are individually more powerful, they fear mankind more than anything else. They are few, and we are many. Should wider society discover their existence, man might well eradicate them. For while an especially mighty vampire could slay 100 mortals, there is a limit to their strength.
I guess that makes sense.
Few break easily, but all break. And that is not to speak of their most hated enemy, the sun. Its ancient rays scorch even the eldest of their kind to chockled bone. Vampires cannot be rid of their great adversaries, for the sun is beyond their reckoning and humanity vital to their survival. Thus, most work to preserve their masquerade, hiding in the dark, carefully balanced upon webs of intrigue and murder. To further this end, vampires have many agents. Ghouls, they call them. Mortals grown addicted to vampiric blood. These half-men gain a whisper of their master's power in exchange for fanatical servitude. Unlike their masters, though, ghouls need not slumber by day. Their eyes are everywhere, and they watch vigilantly for the slightest breach of undead omerta.
That is a bit spooky. Just the idea that, like, oh, you know, that particularly strong individual could be a ghoul, and you just don't know. You know, that guy that helped you out with the groceries the other day and lifted, like, 2 whole things of water in one go. Ghoul. Immediate ghoul. That guy that somehow, some way, actually managed to bring in all the groceries in one trip. Ghoul. Absolutely, a ghoul.
This is why we hunters are responsible for the vampire
Yeah,
threat.
it's fucked.
We learn as much of the vampire as we can and spread it safely to ensure these parasites become the forgotten myths they pretend to be. Even this is a treacherous task, for we cannot know which parts of our collected vampiric lore are mistaken assumption, the earnest truth, or malignant propaganda.
Well, I mean,
I see.
So rest
trial and
assured,
error, no?
I will teach you what I know, but slowly. They might not blood hunt you for knowing a word or two, but they certainly will if you know their meaning.
And what is a blood hunt?
They'll kill you for knowing what that is too.
Ah, great.
Which is dumb, because it's kind of just what it sounds like. Every vampire in the region hunting you for your blood.
Hard to figure out.
Breach not our veil of secrecy. Vampires are so silly.
Still, it'd be nice to know what we're dealing with. For instance, Piotr flashed in and out of visibility on the security cameras, and I swear that 8-Boy gets uglier every time I see him.
8-Boy was the Marcus of the group, right?
Absolutely.
Marcus of the group.
Yeah, fuck him.
But yes, your questions are valid. Let me say this then. Piotr, that sludge lad?
Not the right term, is it?
Oh no, but that clan are vampire info brokers, so it's one of the scariest ones to actually know. Sludge Lad is just fine for now. We're going with Sludge Lad.
Love that.
Primarily, they are known for 4 things. First, their ability to turn invisible.
Ah, Nosferatu, right? The ugly ones.
Vampiric magics to alter their appearance.
What an unfortunate thing. What do you even get as a Nosferatu? I know, like, Brujas are just schizos and kinda prophetic, from what I remember. Or maybe I'm misremembering the Brujas. There's one of them that's, like, basically just schizophrenic prophets. There's the, like, quote-unquote normal vampires that are, like, aristocratic and whatever. There's Nosferatu, which I kind of don't know what advantages you even get. I guess maybe you're stronger than average vampires? That's Malkavian? Okay, Malkavians. Okay, right, Malkavians. You're both correcting me. My bad. Malkavians, magic-y schizophrenics. Brujas are fighters. Okay. You know what? That makes more sense now, because, like, why was I thinking that I think I was thinking, like, Bruja, because Bruja is witch, right? So it's like, like the word bruja means witch in Spanish, so my brain just went to like, oh, like the schizos, and it's like, no, I literally saw him, JoJo's Bizarre Adventuring some guy, like, my mind is somewhere else. Ay. They're the raging rebels. So much they do, and for what? I got not a single clue. They're just failing at their job, I guess.
No. Second, their ability to control animals. Nos sludge lads are known to use legions of vermin as their eyes and ears. After all, who better to eavesdrop than the rats in your wall?
Rats, we are the rats.
They're ghouled by their undead masters and gain a smattering of their vampiric magics.
They tend to rebel because they want to break stuff.
Listen, I raised door on a steady diet.
So they're basically just like the warrior class of vampires, is what you're telling me. So you basically just gotta... the way to deal with them, give them a reason to throw hands. Just toss them at a problem, and it'll get, it'll satisfy them. Is that really what it boils down to?
Spy rats, and look at him! He came out American! Isn't it awful?
And so
awful
the third
indeed.
And fourth things?
Thing 3 is that they're ugly.
Oh.
But ugly.
Ah.
Don't pity them. Honestly, some of them make it work.
Oh, God. When he called me Loverboy, when I said he looked hideous, did Piotr think I was hitting on him?
I can't say for sure, but also, yes, definitely that was the case.
Oh.
Shit!
Fear not! I will not inform my son about your tryst with the sewer child. Oh, the fourth thing. They're super strong and can juggle dumpsters.
Okay, so they are super strong.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, no. We have him in a tiny cage. Is that going to hold?
Well, if he hasn't broken out, did Dor make the cage?
Maybe?
If he did, no worries. If he didn't, why didn't he?
That's true.
Well, the lad could be biding his time. Or he figures he can't break through the big vault that is our cellar, so he's waiting for his chance to escape.
Good to know.
Or he could just not be very strong.
Oh.
Baby Nosferatu.
I see. Or, well, I mean, Marcus insists his kick was pretty alright.
Oh, vampires are capable of some superhuman physical feats. But he probably couldn't throw a car or whatever, drained as he is.
Good thing we stabbed them bloody, then. It seems like a pretty big weakness if their strength is beholden to their amount of blood.
Yes, being a vampire is a fine deal. Until you notice the many caveats. For instance, their strength is weakened with every generation. With each new passing of the supernatural disease that is vampirism, the power within the blood of each new child lessens.
Oh, that sucks.
Additionally, the vampire's unique magics are like any other mundane skill. Some come intuitively, others start at different levels of expertise, but all must have time and effort put into them. It could be that Piotr has simply not mastered the vampiric art of potence, or has only honed it to a slight edge.
It'd account for his performance back in the tunnels, I suppose. He seemed like he'd be tougher than he was.
His kind are sometimes brawlers, but Piotr himself, he seems like an opportunist to the core. A straight-up fight seems out of his element. The real danger comes from which of his other skills he's applied himself to.
So invisibility or animal control?
Probably
Him being
invisibility.
Able to disappear even on camera tells me his specialty might actually be invisibility.
I like how we just have the same thoughts. I have the same brain cell.
Not everyone is capable of that little hat trick. Or ugly.
Yeah, he's really honed that into an
I mean,
art.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was a Nosferatu, I too would just want to dip out whenever I can. Just invisibility. Like I don't want you to see my ugly ass wherever I walk around. You're just gonna know it's me. Cause how could you not? How could you not?
Fair enough.
In Habisborough. Shit. When are they going to knock that place off the map? Now then! This has been a delightful conversation about essentially everything in the world. I must now go pour terrible slime down Kevin's gaping maw.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Be very cautious during tonight's interrogation. I'm sure everything will go well. Just remember, Even a feeble opportunist like Piotr can be the death of you.
Duly noted. Underestimating any supernatural quarry is a very bad idea.
Exactly. My performance in the caves is evidence of that. I am the most experienced and skilled hunter of this family. Yet, when I let my guard down, an inferior foe holds me at knife point.
I mean, you were on
This
DMT,
is
so...
something you must truly understand.
Hunting isn't as simple as a video game or an action movie, huh?
I am not a video gamer, so this absurd language doesn't touch me. Commando, however, is an excellent piece of cinema, so I'll say yes. You get it.
Say, what was up with those tunnels anyway?
I will tell you when you're older, by a few days at least. Because I'm tired of these questions!
Aw. But I guess I should probably
Yeah, I
get a
guess
move
he's
on myself. Breakfast
leaving.
cancelled. I've got to buy a new blender, it seems.
It does indeed.
Blenders are
seem
expensive,
that way,
man. Like,
child.
it's a little...
Want me to drive
Actually,
you?
no, never mind. They're not
Fine.
expensive.
I'll take the
A
runabout.
good one's
Best gas
expensive.
spent, you know?
A decent one?
Yes,
Not too much.
money and all that. Well, good fortune on the road, and fare thee well.
Farewell I shall.
And son, know that I am very proud of you
Aww.
and your blender.
Thank you.
Ta-ta!
Adios!
We are in Mexico today!
Ew, okay, no. No, I don't like the sludge sounds that are in the back. No.
Bloody bones.
Don't close your eyes while listening to that. It's grosser that way. How long is this gonna go on for? Okay, thank the gods. If not long.
You have listened to an audio drama by Ogre Popinang. With voice work by Thunder
Did I
Psyker
like
as
this?
Kitten
I did.
and Speaker D as Big D.
Big D.
Artwork by Ironirokol. Soundtrack by Macker. Sound composition by Alpha Busa. Mixing by Stringstorm. Animation by Alpha Busa. With lead writers Speaker D and Alpha Busa. And script editing by Erndil and Oculus Imperia.
That's a fancy ass name.
Special thanks to
Oculus
Blessed
Imperia.
for shitting. Portions of the materials are the copyrights and
questions?
trademarks of Paradox Interactive AB and are used with permission.
Let me
All
wait until
rights
this
reserved.
goes into the next
For more
episode.
information,
I gotta
please
think on that
visit
one a little bit, actually.
worldofdarkness.com. Visit
Werewolves, big,
patreon.com/alphabuza
scary
for
creatures.
updates every
Don't
other
fight them.
week.
Well,
Thank you
don't
for
fight them
listening,
directly.
And good evening.
Vampires, different clans. I'm gonna keep asking if I don't mind. That's fine. You guys clearly are passionate about this, so I'm completely fine with that. Your reasoning is good for pestering me, as they say. But let's see. Are werewolves really that big of a problem? Like, like I feel like the answer is yes, but like I guess the issue would be more so that like they don't really fuck around alone, right? So one is already bad enough, so therefore like a whole pack of them or even just two is just yes, just yes. None is saying yes. They fuck you up. Goddamn, no wonder they like haven't gotten taken care of. Cause I know there's like strong things, but sometimes, you know, I like to think about like, well, how would this thing exist if this other thing exists? And it's like, maybe it's just that strong, you know? It's like in comic books when super complicated, powerful like villains are beaten by a guy that's just really strong, aka Superman. Like, what's Superman's thing? He can fly and he's very strong. And that's why he can defeat basically almost everything. And sometimes that's all it takes. All it takes is just being very strong sometimes. A lone werewolf could have killed all of the 4 vampires in the tunnel, no sweat. Ugh. It's probably even worse if you're actual normal people then, huh? You're just not gonna have a good one. You're just gonna sit there and wonder, man, how badly am I gonna get torn apart by a fucking werewolf? I imagine, well, He did say silver bullets, but I imagine it would still take a lot of bullets. I was gonna say, like, guns exist, but, like, even then... they tend to be fighting different things, so they don't interact much. I guess that makes sense, too, right? It's like, things can't really kill each other off if they're constantly combating other things, like ghosts. And then... necromancers? Are necromancers... I imagine necromancers have to be a thing, right? I mean, if they're not, I'd be kind of surprised, but I imagine they are. I feel... this is gonna sound stupid, but I feel like a necromancer would be the stupidest thing to end up as. And I don't know why. It just feels like, what are you gonna do with, like, zombies? Like, the moment you try to do anything, you're just gonna get slammed to the ground. It's the same thing as, like, almost the same thing as being a vampire. Like, the moment people figure out you're a vampire, you're kind of screwed. They are a thing? Great. You meet a werewolf in Bloodlines, your only objective is to survive for 5 minutes. That's funny. And I gotta know how hard that is. You've played the game, haven't you, Wiki? How hard is that? Out of 10. Is it like Dark Souls without armor and just a club kind of hard? Or or is it more like, what would it be on the easier scale of that? I screwed up my own comparison. Sorcerer, vampires, and mages can be necromancers. Vampires, I guess they... yeah, because you make other vampires, so you're basically... I guess that's kind of a necromancy in a weird way. Depends on your build. Sorcerers and mages being necromancers also makes sense for, like, obvious reasons. Magic. So, yeah. I guess it just depends on how you want to dabble. You can kill it, not in combat, though. I remember watching a video, I think it was Seth, Scene Tech, or however you pronounce that name. Isn't it literally with, like, a door? Like, you gotta go and, like, activate a door, and that's how you, like, kill them? Something dumb like that. Correct. That's... I feel like if you didn't know that, you would never figure that out. You just wouldn't. Alright, on to the next episode. The probing of Kevin. Yeah, a scripted event?
If it isn't the great and mighty Kevin.
You dare say my name with hints of ridicule in your foul Gorillan voice?
Don't
Gorillan.
call this voice Gorillan! I am orangutan fan #1!
Liquid simian, absurd well-ape.
Damn.
Come here so I may take a sippy.
Tempting!
That first one almost sounded like a slur.
Gorillan, you know nothing of the noble
Fucking liquid simian.
God would forgive me.
All right, you're forgiven. Hey, I've got something for you.
No further omelette. My organs are a stew at the sight of it.
Oh, not a chance.
Stew organs. I like the sound of that.
Unless you're feeling uncooperative.
Fool! I will never cooperate.
Then omelette it is.
Oh, anything but that. I'll do anything.
Is that... why does he have Pluto on his underwear? It says Pluto, never what? Never forget. I think this is a reference to just Pluto no longer being considered a planet anymore. Makes sense.
Never cooperate.
Oh, this dilemma smothers my brain. You know, this omelet is especially potent. My son-in-law had his blender melt concocting it. He had to run out to the 99p store to
99p's? That's a lot of liquid.
Why would you look for a blender in a 99p store?
Maybe because we wanted to buy it for 99p, Kevin.
What next? Will you go looking for the 99p plasma television?
What? They have plasma television? As if gas stoves weren't enough. The monsters!
Your skull is like an empty wheelbarrow. I am so tired. I would use
Poor
my
Kevin.
powerful
99
magic to have
pence.
you open this shitty cell
I know, I was making that little jest.
funny ball and chain.
Oh, too bad you can't.
Don't worry, there is a solution. I drink you.
No!
Drink with the E at the end.
Break free so I can go home and feed my cat.
You, wait. mistake. You have a cat?
Oh no, I told the ape and Mr. Smurples.
No, Mr.
You
Smurples.
in the Sabbat? The humanity-rejecting, psychopathic, mass murderer supremacist organization?
He makes a mockery of Mr. Smurples, just as that dastard Piotr.
Now, D should be murdered just for
not
that.
at all. If anything, that makes you seem much more reasonable than...
I am not reasonable. I am an evil wizard.
Yeah, you tell him,
An
Kevin.
evil wizard one could have a hearty conversation with.
Well, that's foolish. I do not converse. I am the great...
And mighty Kevin. Yes. Blah, 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 blah.
Where did the music come from?
Blah.
Yeah.
Listen here, you wacky weirdo. I've done the best I can to avoid torture or final death in your interrogation. But you are nuts. Tough nuts that are hard to crack. Thus, I can only maintain this kindness for so long before I...
Give up.
No, far worse.
Give down.
I don't think you want him to give
No
down.
weapon fashioned against me may prosper, not even omelet. I am an evil vampire wizard, and I fear no god, baby!
There are no god babies here, wizard. Only men.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
What are you
Are we gonna have a Yowie moment?
No! My wallet!
Oh no, not his wallet. Not a man's wallet.
Kevin Wetsworth?
Pretty normal name. Ooh, a shame, huh?
How on earth are you 27 years old?
My day job was stressful, and also I have psoriasis. What do you want?
Your day job?
Psoriasis.
Oh my god, what was it?
No, I won't tell you.
Come on, that's not even a Sabbat secret.
How do you even know what the Sabbat is?
I have been deliriously obliterating fools like you since the 90s.
What old time of the 1890s?
Wait, old?
He took offense to that.
Oh, that eager to die.
Quite frankly, life in unlife has been nothing but a headache. So I'm hoping my next oscillation will be a bit less shit.
Have no fear, great Kevin. I'm sure you'll be quite handsome and successful in your next life.
Success is for tools and luck is for losers.
I
Hell
guess
yeah.
I'm just a massive tool then.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Anyway, now you know my horrible secret. My hated last name, my embarrassing age, my failure to obtain the 10th bagel on my Bagel World preferred customer punch.
What's your
No.
day job at Bagel World?
Hey, foul cretin! I was once a mighty and powerful accountant.
Ooh,
who
scary.
enjoyed poppy seed bagels with cream cheese and lox.
Oh.
No
Now
paper.
he's making me hungry.
Accounting, eh?
The economy was my muse. I stare at the monitor, the spreadsheets on my screen, and my eyeballs know calm like never else.
You're a real magic man, huh? That's great.
You
have any
good?
ties to
Oh
that
shit.
life still?
Well, it's kind of funny, I'm like this powerful wizard of Cain, our king.
You own a cat named Smurples.
Smurples is
Didn't say it
evil too.
wasn't the
He once
19
peed
of
on
the
my rug,
1890s.
and I threw it in
True
the
enough.
washer, and then I took it out of the washer, and I dried it, and then I put it back down, and he peed on it again. Very evil little boy.
Aw, very evil.
Anyways, I feel so good, and I have power coursing deep within, and I know it's the truth, but... Well,
No worries. None of the others can hear you here. You can spill it, like you did my blood.
yes, I did do that, yes.
All right,
The
go
way
on.
he eggs
There
him
are
on.
many embarrassing
These two are
factoids
perfect
about
for
my
one another, I
relationship
swear.
to Bad human Kevin. I still own my apartment for my human life. Kevin is still on the papers. I still tend to be alive now and again, which, that was a huge problem before I joined the Sabbat.
And I'm sure it's even worse now.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not like I can go telling my packmates that I own a flat in Great Yarmouth, right? They'd eat me. But I do sometimes just kind of sneak out and make sure the neighbors don't report me as missing or anything.
Oh, that's radical. Fight the power, man.
I mean, yes, I have transcended the mortal coil, but that apartment is quite nice. It's got built-in AC, it's Not too bad for rent.
He's so normal.
I had just saved up enough to buy it when I was embraced, but now I have some kind of higher purpose, of course, but that part still kind of stings.
The canes he's talking about is the one from the Bible. Yeah,
Still
I
do
know
have
that.
to pay for quite a few certain things pertaining to the apartment, but it's not like I can have a lot of money going out on crusade like this, right?
Right, yes.
But actually, even when I was with the Camarilla, I didn't quite earn enough to
Oh, he
make
slipped
do
up a
on
little.
some things, and they want you to blend in. And while I have an out now, I still don't really want to have any defaults on my credit, you know?
Oh yeah, that shit's scary. It'll kill you.
Yeah, repo men. I can only kill so many.
Exactly my problem.
I can only kill so many.
Honestly.
Do you?
No, the property my family lives on is owned by my son-in-law. But we don't, technically live there, if you know what I mean.
I thought you were about to say that the property your family lives on is haunted. Like all of England.
Yes, yes, that's why we came there. Although it's not haunted anymore.
I figured you lived in that bus, honestly.
Oh, yes, yes. We've lived in the Golden Goose a lot.
The Golden
It's
Goose.
our second home. I've driven it across the world, and most of my family has lived in it at one time or another.
Fuck. I wish I was a bus.
I would
What
highly
does
recommend
that?
it.
What does that mean?
Vroom. So true. But yeah, the issue with the house
Poor
is
guy.
that my son-in-law owns it, and honestly, he is the only one that can really pay for it. But, well, he lost his job fairly recently.
That's rough.
It is. Fortunately, he does own the house. He inherited it after this horrible tragedy. I won't get into it. But just as you said, there's a lot of other things that have to be paid for. And with money getting tighter and tighter...
You know what else is tight? I'm not gonna finish that.
Just slip out beneath our fingertips.
That's terrible. Are you all looking into new jobs?
What? Oh, no. No. We're hunters.
Well, okay, I mean, I can't pay many bills. Does hunting come before your home and well-being?
Of course, fool! Once one learns powers that lie immediately beneath the surface of society, you cannot return to normalcy! It is not possible.
Actually, quick
This is why
question. If there are hunters, I don't know if there are. I assume there's some humans that know about the supernatural shenanigans and are attempting to combat said supernatural shenanigans. Do they get paid? Is this like a profitable career? Is it just like one of those things that you just do and people assume you're just a schizo for and you just kind of have to live with that? Or what? Like what goes down really? What goes down when you're a hunter, assuming that's a thing you can do in this world? Like, yeah, this gotta come with something, you know, some advantage in some way, shape, or form. You're already having to deal with horrific things, only if they're part of a hunting organization, but most are unaligned, I see. So most are just freelance, huh? Just not getting paid. Rough. I imagine it has something to do with the church. Or at least there's one organization that has something to do with the church. There's no way the church is not involved in it in some way, shape, or form. We're literally dealing with supernatural stuff. One hunting organization has to be that one guy from Helsing incarnate. Ooh, my arm.
Taught my children from birth that the overwhelming darkness that lingers around us is a part
Some
of
are
our
religious
natural
organizations,
world.
yes.
Just like, say, a horrible disease. What we do is we cure this disease, and that always takes precedence.
The blessings of mighty Cain are not a disease. It is a fun present.
I like
wrapped
fun
up in
presents.
Funny paper that looks like bees.
As fun as haggis,
Bees specifically?
and oven-made Brussels sprouts, and Africanized killer bees.
The Society of Saint Leopold is the Vatican Hunters. Ah.
Oh, would you like to eat some right now? I can go snatch some from the co-op if you're so fucking
I
inclined.
want to suck up your liquids and then piss them out over the deflated balloon that will be your remains.
That is so funny, oh my god. Fuck! Where do you get all of this?
I am an accountant. Do you know how much I hate mankind?
Damn.
Love that. So, what are you gonna do with the apartment?
Well, I'm looking into renting it out to some ghouls, actually. That would probably solve most of my issues.
Oh, so you're an up-and-coming landlord.
Oh, he hates
Lord
those.
is
Yep, there you go.
Should not be a commodity. In fact, we should remove houses, castles only, with moats and murder holes and Greek fire.
I'm liking this plan.
You are sick in the brain.
And you are a leech in every sense of the word.
You are as shoveled out the head as the fucking anarch.
You use a lot of secret vampire words without qualm or worry. I respect that.
They have tried but failed to slay me for years. A blood hunt of my blood should always come up dry.
Ironic you should say that, given your current position.
I'm still standing. Great and mighty Kevin keeps on kicking. Oh no, once I get a little sippity-whippity, I shall unlock this door with your nose bones.
He really just needs a little bit. He really wants that small bit of blood.
The Camarilla, as far as I know, don't appreciate defectors. Their grip on your kind is something they would rather keep quite tight.
The Camarilla. Oh, how I loathe it. That elitist sect has controlled the canine for far too long. Their worship of the elderly and all their primitive traditions makes my bones ache. Are you familiar with the masquerade?
Yeah.
Then you know why I reject it. You know why I reject the Camarilla and its highfalutin rich boy play act? That I must gingerly play the role of an innocent human at their behest when I have become so much more is despicable.
I think the Camarilla were the ones I was talking about when I said like the when I when I described them as the quote unquote normal vampires. They're the like real aristocratic types. What's their thing? What did they do? Like other than be aristocratic assholes? Or is that literally just their shtick? Don't the Camarilla come off as like charming or something like that? They have like very good seduction? I don't really know if that's the way I want to phrase that. But I think that's their shtick, right? Like their whole thing is that they're just high charisma. Or at least partially that's one of their things, I think. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Man, I really gotta like stretch out. Camarilla is not a clan, it's vampire society. Oh, okay. So they just kind of yoink a bunch. Okay, a collection of many clans. Gotcha. I guess that's why D said that they like to have a firm grip on your kind or whatever when talking to Mr. Tremere over here.
I hate the machinations of the proverbial man as much as the next very cool guy, but I feel you may have gone a bit far with the whole join the evil monster sect that is the Sabbat thing.
No! Not far enough!
The Camarilla are the guys who organized the masquerade. Okay. So, tradition keepers that don't fuck around and find out people.
I am one of the few smart and powerful enough to fuck off from the Camarilla pyramid scheme into a new pyramid scheme I can actually win at.
We love pyramid
Quite
schemes.
an accomplishment, given what I know of your other pyramid scheme.
You speak of the Tremere Pyramid?
We need to stop saying pyramid. It's getting down well geezing in here.
Unavoidable! Also, your knowledge of the clan Tremere betrays your true bite. Must be embarrassing how you almost got owned by us in the tunnels.
Rather than talk about how dumb you think I am, I'd rather talk about how cool you think you are.
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
I understand the House of Tremere exerts intense control over its membership.
You understand correctly. All of Clan Tremere are forced to become bound to the hateful pyramid on pain of death. They are each bound to the will of the greater clan. More specifically, its rulers in Vienna.
Vienna?
Not the sausage.
Oh.
It is slavery. You're a slave to your sire a slave to theirs, and their sire and slave respectively all the way to the heads of the clan. That is the dastardly pyramid.
Makes
Impressive
sense.
you to break free from such an edifice.
Impressive indeed. For oh, the process was agonizing. Imagine for a moment, if you will, a stranger in your mind. Something deep within your cognition that floods your thoughts with their own. Where there should be anger, there is love. Where there should be hatred, there is obedience. You think, these thoughts are wrong, foreign, But even that feels grossly repellent. You chastise yourself for daring to feel this way. You feel despicable, ugly, and the warmth comes only from submission.
This just feels like vampiric abusive relationship. Like it just sounds like that. Sounds terrible and like icky and weird and not pleasant.
And there you are, adrift in all of this, misled by your own
Very
cognition,
much so.
made to feel grotesque from the mere suggestion of independent thought. That is the blood bond.
It literally is.
That is the pyramid.
I mean, yeah. You know that I know I sound dumb saying it like that, huh?
Your sympathy is hollow, my foe.
Perhaps so, but well earned by the acts of your masters.
On that we are agreed.
How did you escape?
I am Houdini!
No!
Not Houdini.
You can't be! I killed Houdini!
A true magician never reveals their secrets!
They go into more detail in the future episode. Also, did what you hold on?
Disrespect the art of blood.
None. Did what you write just kind of disappear? Or am I blind? Hold on. I gotta check this out real quick. Because I swear it was there for like 1 second and then it just disappeared from at least my phone's thing. Hold on. Just making sure YouTube is working. No, why was the message restricted? I didn't tell YouTube to do that. Unrestrict that shit. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna be honest. This is fucked. You should not be censored. I'm trying to fix this, but I don't know how. Oh, you deleted it? Okay, never mind. It wasn't YouTube. Okay, I was about to start throwing a little hissy fit here on your behalf. My bad. Misspell? I read it correctly anyhow. Okay, back to the show. If it was YouTube doing that on its own, I would have gone a little apeshit. I do not like my kindred being silenced without my permission.
Foolish Kevin! I know blood magic is not true magic, and I know more than just this. I have hunted for years with many
Houdini is actually a Tremere vampire? That explains a lot, except for the punch to the gut thing, and the supposed death.
And to your great Masasa war with the ancient What are you fucking babbling about?
What do you mean, babbling?
Babbling is in what are you fucking babbling about?
Pretty straightforward, D.
I have no idea what you're even saying.
Oh.
Dude! I am a 27-year-old accountant turned wizard. I do not know ye old fun facties.
But surely you know...
I know not who or what a Masasa is. The internet is not a right to know. Wikipedia costs money to see.
It's not something you can read about on the so-called interweb. It's this big fight you had with the wizards or something.
Oh, yes, I know a little about this.
It took him a bit.
Are you a wizard?
What?
You have to tell me if you're a wizard. It's the rules.
What I am is about to kick your ass,
Oh.
you beard.
Are you a ghoul?
No.
Perhaps some fairy of some kind.
What?
Are you a race car?
Damn you,
Why would he be a race
you
car?
You ruined this perfectly teachable moment about ancient history.
Who cares?
I know you don't, but you understand, Kevin? Do you understand how long I could have talked about something I know stuff about? I'm infuriated!
Is D?
My victory! What?
He just sounds autistic. Like, I don't mean that as like an offensive thing, but he just like that one line in particular made me go, damn, this brother autistic as hell. I don't know why. That's the thing, most vampires don't know about their history, and even when they do, it tends to be very inaccurate. Yeah, I would imagine so, only because you'd want to keep the lower ranks, like knowledge is power and all that, and I'm sure the top dogs of each individual clan and bloodline and whatnot would want to keep their little secrets for as long as inhumanly possible. Like the fun fact that I think... Okay, I didn't watch the video, but there was a video that popped up on YouTube once that was like some theory about how maybe Kane may not be the originator of the vampires or something like that, and it kind of would be a little funny if he wasn't, considering that like all the vampires know about Kane. So I don't know. seems kind of sus. But yeah, I would imagine that's like a big vampire thing. Keep your secrets so that you can't get stabbed in the back.
Point for Kevin.
Dare you? I am de-escalating out of spite.
That is also my victory. 2 points for Kevin.
2 points for Kevin.
Kevin! Confound thee!
3.
Big mouth D. Oh, yikes!
He's a worthy foe, mighty Kevin.
You're lucky I'm dead, or that might have killed me.
Good.
Agreed.
Now tell me how you escaped the pyramid.
Only if you discontinue slapstick violence.
I make no guarantee.
I like slap.
cartoons.
Oh
Good
no.
enough.
Okay, he's my enemy.
In truth, I was the progeny of a high-ranking Tremere, the right hand of the Regent of Yarmouth herself. She was a cruel and stupid mistress, much like you.
Ow.
See? Just like her.
Yes, I see.
The Regent herself was even worse. For my dreadful sire was a maniacal toady for the Regent's own schemes. So lost in the sauce of her own blood bond, she thinks of little else beyond fanatical devotion to her master.
Sounds rather unhealthy.
Yeah, no shit. However, though mighty sorcerers, neither my sire nor the Regent could navigate the world of the mundane very well. Thus, they required
yeah,
me
there's
to
this
aid
theory
their
that Lilith was the first,
I
but
was chosen
not. Hold
by
on.
my sire,
There's this theory that Lilith was the first, but not every vampire knows the Kane story. The Carmilla denies he exists. Oh. Well, I guess, yeah. One of you olden time people, was a vampire. Does it even matter if Kane, like, I feel like at some point it doesn't even matter. At least to, like, if you're some, like, lower rank vampire, because, like, even if Kane was the original vampire, you don't know what that brother's doing. He could be off, I don't know, vacationing or something. Like, does it really matter? Like, at a certain point, it feels like it doesn't matter. I guess it matters if your whole shtick is I'm trying to climb up the ranks and become more powerful. But that's a risky game. Which I suppose some vampires would want to do that, huh?
into the fold as the Chantry's treasurer.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can live for centuries and it cannot matter. Exactly.
Here in my prison. It seems like you were the heir to quite a political gold mine back in Camarilla territory.
I was heir to more than that. I am blessed with highly potent blood. Blood of the 9th generation. My accursed sire was of the 8th. And the Regent herself.
There's a theory that. Wait, what? What about a taxi? There's a theory that the taxi driver in Bloodlines is Kane. I mean, that just sounds goofy as hell. But also, like. I mean, if you were a fuck ass old guy, wouldn't you just want to chill? Just, like, that would be my, like, go to thing. Like, I'm gonna just chill. Let me drive a car. Driving a car around at night seems pretty chill. That's a chill job to have.
7th.
Ooh, most threatening.
Of our pack, I hold the highest standard of blood, rivaled only by Shitbeard and his ludicrous 10th generation.
Shitbeard.
Alas, poor Piotr, the 12th generation Rube, the buffoon, the tool, less potent than even ape.
There's some proof to the statement, but not, like, confirmed. I see. Well, I imagined, I wagered as much. It's just a fun theory, basically. It's a fun one to think about. Kane is alive and just, out of all things he could be doing, just deciding to drive a taxi.
Curious. I always took him as the leader, sort.
Tragically, he is, the tool. Though he is of weak blood, he has been undead the longest, and thus is the most experienced. This makes him most suited for the position. For now.
Ooh, do I sense a conspiracy of ruin?
No, you don't. You heard nothing.
Okay.
What the fuck was that? Is there someone else down here?
No, you heard nothing! What were you talking about?
I was telling you my pyramid story, remember?
Oh, right! Carry on, ignore the screaming, ignore the howling.
The tail weaving recommences. Here.
Tail
I was the
weaving.
regent's grandchild and accountant. Yet, when I informed her about the harsh financial realities of the mortal world, I fell swiftly out of favor.
Harsh realities such as...
That you need to pay your employees a living wage.
Damn.
Mind controlling or blood bonding them works only until they've run out of money.
You know what?
Then they
Fair.
starve to death. Or the tax man runs the numbers and find out yours make no sense. Everything must add up or you will be subtracted from the equation.
Taxmen, the unsung heroes of the world of the hunter.
You know what would be genuinely funny? If, like, you know how in real life the mafia got, like, basically dunked on by the tax people? Wouldn't it be funny if in the vampire world you literally just, you know, have to be worried about the tax people, otherwise you're just screwed? You just own whatever properties you own for however many centuries you own it, and you have to make sense of it, otherwise they're just coming in there and doing things to you. Do you think many hunters would actually... I feel like that would be actually a great plan. Like, set up your hunters as tax people, because that's really the only way you're gonna find most of these people and their, like, properties. It's just gonna be through taxes. You do? Oh, great. Even vampires have to worry about fucking taxes. Jesus.
How I hate them.
Do you like roads?
Yes.
Then you like taxes, you bilge rat!
Of course I do. So long as I'm not paying them. Then
So real.
Your stupidity is giving me a rash, Big Dean.
Big Dean! Big Dean is my ex-wife.
No.
And you haven't finished your story. You fell out of favor, and then what?
Then my undeath became a living hell. The regent's attention fell upon another, and my sire's attention left with them. She chided me for not being sufficiently slavish or East Anglian enough.
Not East
Encouraged me
Anglian
to
enough?
either deepen my blood bond or be abandoned. I was left scrounging for arcade lore from the shelves of the 99 pet stores, utterly useless, unwanted among my clanmates.
Well, such backstabs are to be expected in the vampire world.
Spare me the lecture. I am being very vulnerable right now.
Aw, poor guy.
But lecture I must! If you were torn from your clan, why not mingle with the others within your sect? Or even those anarch fellows? Why go to the Sabbat of all things?
Fool! I discovered soon after Embrace that I was unwanted among the Camarilla. Few trust the Tremere, for they fear their might and pluck, and thus my fate was sealed. My comrades thought me a pest, and all beyond thought me a bootleg. But I would show them all. I left the clan, I left their society, so that I may destroy them!
Okay.
I am the great and mighty Kevin!
Inspirational! The powers that be didn't show you respect, so you've strove to take it from them with your bare hands!
Yes, you understand!
I do, but still, Kevin, you must forgive me. I can't help but think the Sabbat is a bad fit for you.
What? You kidding? I broke free from the pyramid with their help, fool! Few can boast of, and even fewer can boast of and live!
Yes, but you also hold massive ties to your human life. And that's a bit of a no-no when your ideology revolves around, dissolving your own humanity in a stew of beasthood.
Yes, I sentimentally hold on to my humanity at times. But haven't you seen a cat? Cats are great. Fact is,
The
I
bane
broke
of
the pyramid's
vampires,
blood bond
your cat.
Will. Sheer, unflinching will. And the Valdery also, but yes, pure will.
Valdery?
Valdery! Now we've struck gold.
Congratulations, ye old tiny prospector.
I don't know very much about them.
Kevin 4.
Actually, I know everything about them. In fact,
Yeah? Explain it.
Oh, sure, yeah, it's just...
God damn. God damn. Alright, he's not playing anymore.
Explain it, you pansexual panbearer.
I knew you'd see it my way. D5.
Climbing slowly toward your 2-digit intellect. Please, no more pan.
Social credit deducted.
Not the social credit.
Order is one of the Sabbat's foundational rites. It was among the few ways I could be prematurely liberated from the pyramid. It's a communal blood bond between members of a pack, formed from drops of blood from all members. It creates a mutual bond known as the vinculum, which shatters all former blood bonds.
Intriguing. I suppose that explains why roving bands of Sabbat hooligans actually stand each other's presence from time to time.
Sad but true. Without these bonds of fellowship, I'm pretty sure we would have all murdered each other like 6 times now.
It makes a lot more sense now. It's like, when I was wondering, like, hey, why are these, like, different clan guys kind of together? It's like, oh, well, boom. Blood bond, technically to break out of a blood bond. But I guess you're technically putting yourself in another blood bond that is just a communal blood bond, so you're all equally bonded to one another, and that way it's more fair, but it's still a blood bond, so... yeah, I guess it's better than just being attached to one individual. And that individual being someone that's your superior.
For another? Isn't that just more slavery?
Yes, but also not even slightly. There is an alteration made through this. We tend to be far more chummy with each other for about a month after it's renewed, much like a library membership.
What a comparison.
The effect is far lighter than even the meekest of blood bonds. Attachment is for mortals, after all, except if it's a cat. The hard part isn't enduring the vinculum. The hard part was finding the willpower to take it in the first place.
I see. A picture is beginning to form, Kevin.
Is it a pretty picture?
No.
What a question.
You.
Fuck!
Just like say roasting them out of nowhere for. God damn, just is it a pretty picture? No, it's a picture of you. Like, my boy, you did not need to do that to him. And of course, the screams. Who doesn't love the screams? I love the screams.
Okay, seriously, what is that?
Kevin, are you happy in the Sabbat?
Groan! Are you going to try and drag me into the metaphorical light?
Maybe.
Wake up! No! Oh, drat, I just did.
You have an apartment, a cat named Smurple!
Hey, don't yap your mouth about Smurples. I have yet to find him a forever home.
You know, Kev, can I call you Kev?
No.
Kev, I've been hunting vampires for a very long time. From fledglings to ancillae, even a mighty Methuselah once upon a time.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Our ancients are beyond even the stoutest hunters.
Say what you like, but believe it or not, long ago, my father, my siblings, and myself bested a Methuselah. I believe they were of the clan La Sombra, if I'm not mistaken.
If this is true,
that's a new one.
You are a far greater hunter than I had reckoned.
It is, and I am.
No! How did you survive its obtenebration?
A story for a later day, perhaps. I'm focusing on you. Let me ask you a serious question. Did you join the Sabbat?
Methuselah is 4th to 5th gen and normally over 1,000 years old. They're just little babies. They're little millennial babies. And by I mean like millennia, as in like 1,000 years. That is, I suppose, damn. You were around when Jesus died? Like that's how old you are, basically. You were around when Jesus died? Shit, maybe even like a little further back, like, holy moly.
To experience liberation, freedom, vampiric supremacy. Or did you join because you felt it was your only way out?
D? This is what they call you, yes?
It is one of my many titles.
Okay, DD. You beam with power and
DD
charisma,
Kong.
like a premium radiator.
Don't tempt me, seductress.
Listen, sexy fool man. Your mortal form limits you. Why would someone as screaming as you tolerate life as a mere mortal?
La Sombra are shadow-controlling vampires. How do you even I'm not gonna ask how because of vampires and werewolves and all that, but that is certainly impressive. I don't know whether I should be impressed, but that sounds like a very difficult thing to deal with, so I'm gonna say that's impressive that, you managed to defeat an old, 1,000-year-old shadow-controlling vampire. Sure, it might have taken the whole family to do so, but it sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a cool story. One that probably involves your entire bloodline almost ending, but, it is what it is.
Join the greater cause and become my ally.
Why would I serve the first murderer when I can kill him myself?
Edgy as shit.
You are Kane to Kane? You gonna find a big enough rock,
Yeah.
boy?
It's a big rock, no?
You're insane.
You aren't the first person to tell me that.
I did not account for what immense hubris I stood in for.
Hubris implies confidence in excess. You will not find me wanting in my conviction.
You... No, you are actually insane. You can't kill Kane. You eat hash browns. You have children. You wear shorts that accentuate your bulbous behind.
That he does.
You live in...
Kane has a character sheet and it says you fucking lose. I would imagine so, yes. Why would you even want to throw hands with a guy that doesn't do anything as far as we know? That does bring about the question of, like, the whys of the other vampires, I think that is what, to me, would be interesting. I highly doubt we ever get any reason at all as to why any of the vampire lines exist. But I can assume it's probably some weak-ass shit, like, oh, bro got lonely, so he just kind of vampired somebody for the first time, and then there you go, that's how the bloodlines began. Probably something as basic as that. Either that, or he isn't the first and he's one of many, or maybe somebody else got vampirized and kaboom, everybody thinks it's Kane that did it, but maybe it was some guy else, like, I don't know. A million reasons for the million bloodlines. I know it's not millions, but, like, I'm exaggerating. For the hundreds, it's better than that. Is it now? You're telling me there's an actual explanation as to why there's, like, a bunch of vampire lines? Sorry, I almost knocked over my mic like a fool. Hooligan, even. I like how the subtitles just say, "You live in Norfolk." Like that's a slander.
Norfolk! You are a mere mortal man. I bet you drink Worcestershire sauce like some kind of freak.
Nah, Worcestershire sauce. There are better explanations. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yet I will succeed. Though I'd settle for wiping out the third generation at least.
Ah, you are destined for failure. Such a stupid tool. But you are also stupid cool.
Oh, darling.
I just want you to join my funny crusade.
Oh.
Well, Kevin, as a Cainite, you should by all rights be staked for the sun. But honestly, I can't bring myself
but there
to
are
kill
good
you.
stories. That's good to hear.
Instead of serving as unwitting mercenaries in a petty war over North Norfolk, why not join my crusade?
Your crusade?
You shall be my companion, bearer of my sigil, and regent of a new paradigm shift, where such frivolities as the masquerade shall no longer be necessary.
Like a little Malcador. That's cute.
Live in your apartment with no fear, and you won't even have to pay any shitty bills.
No bill paying. Does he even have the money for that?
Let me understand this correctly, because you're throwing me for a bit of a loop, Dee. You, who by principle hates the Cainite and seeks its destruction, to rid the Earth of this disease, as you call it. Who are you to spare me? To break your principles at the merest whim? What gives you the right to rule over this?
Because he wanna.
Rights? How very glib of you to speak of rights, Cainite. You who live by force.
I do not live.
Silence! You have drifted far from your vaunted beastdom, Cainite. You are far more human than you could ever dare admit. What is more liberating? The band of monsters forcing you to erase your humanity? The maniacal sorceress tossing you aside like a rag doll? Or rejecting both? To face the world down, head to head, and dare it to stop you?
Ooh.
Freedom that comes from either worthy death or triumphant victory.
Now that's a deal.
Allow me to tell you a parable. A parable about one named Kevin Westworth. Kevin was born in Ipswich to a middle-class family. His parents were devout followers of the status quo and primed him with all the tools necessary to lead a pleasant, stagnant, unexceptional life. Kevin became an accountant, about the only field in which he truly excelled. But his dream was always to accomplish something more. So he broke away from his life in the suburbs, moved a bit further north. He decided he will make it big. He will do something with his life. He failed.
Yeah, I feel you, bud.
Kevin got a job as an accountant in Great Yarmouth. But Kevin never gave up. Don't you understand? Kevin may have been trapped in the mire. He may have been an uninspiring person trapped in a dead-end job. His dreams and aspirations might have been dying, but they weren't dead. Not completely. He was going to make his name. He was going to make rent every week. He was going to move up, see the world. He was going to do something, anything, to make people know his name. And then Kevin died. And now you know the rest.
Well, perhaps I know a part, but neither of us know the ending.
Spare me your optimism. It was stolen from me along with my life. You cannot know the feeling of the embrace. To wake one day, your skin cold, your heart still, ravenous, inhuman. But once there was a world, friends, colleagues. Now there is only prey and treachery. This story comes to no good end. I cannot follow my dreams. I must scrounge to stay alive or sane. I cannot remain human any longer. My only hope is to embrace a shadow of this dream. To embrace the beast. And hope freedom is on the other side.
Freedom never comes.
Genuinely depressing.
Perhaps not. That's the only chance I have left.
If you truly believe that, there is little that can be done. The sad quirks of circumstance will see you degenerate into a monster and die as one. But if you so choose, there may be a chance to claw your way out from this.
Yeah, Kevin.
Find a different path.
Yeah, Kevin, do it.
For all of you.
Do it, Kevin.
You need only rise and take it.
Well, I suppose I could tell you a secret.
I like how he's got abs and chest right there.
The Regent would not want hunters to know.
Yippee! We get to keep Kevin around. At least hopefully. We hopefully get to keep him around. That one was a lot of information. What's here? Just, well, there's a little bit more, but I don't know what that's all about. So I'll just let it play through the credits as usual.
Kevin, put your pussy on, quick!
No!
What did he say?
You have listened to an audio drama by
Maybe I don't want to know what he said.
With voice work by...
So the Carmilla are a society of vampires. They have a bunch of clans, a lot of control, I imagine. They keep up the
artwork by
masquerade.
Eliphas.
There's the whole V-word thing that has to do with breaking bonds.
Alpha Busa. Mixing by...
And it's kind of like a mutual bonding, and it rekindles, or at least makes everybody more
with
mushy
lead
every now and again,
writers
every time they
Speaker
redo
D
that.
and Alpha Busa. And
Does
script
that mean
editing
that, like, in
by
order to keep a bond,
Aaron
a previous bond broken, they have
Special
to, like,
thanks to
continually do that, like,
for gorging
ritual
on the feet
group
of the
blood
innocent.
drinking thing?
Portions of the
Or is it just,
materials
like,
are
once
the
they drink
copyrights
from
and
that pool,
trademarks
it's
of
over, their
Paradox
previous blood
Interactive
bond is, like,
AB
broken?
and are used with permission.
And do they
All
suffer the
rights
same side
reserved.
effects if they
For
don't
more
drink from
information,
their, like,
please
communal
visit
blood thing?
worldofdarkness.com.
I forgot what it was called.
Visit
The Vicisian,
patreon.com/alphabusa
Vis
for
something.
updates every other week. Thank you for listening, and good evening.
What else did they talk about? I guess just the slightly... It was mostly about Kevin, to be fair, though. So there wasn't... There was information, but not like a crazy amount.
Now, my friend.
And now once you partake the Valdery, all the bonds are broken? Alright, so retaking it with the same group is basically just a choice. Unless there are side effects to not continuing that within the group. Previous is broken, but should renew it so that they stay loyal to each other. Okay. I getcha.
They found a valley of corpses.
What is going on here? Why are we looking down the hallway?
Children, they ran down into the hole of the bodies. Oh,
Is this man is reading a book to us? Yeah, that's a book.
smell. Oh, it was intoxicating.
Oh, Carl. Hi, Carl.
One of them, he looked to the side and he saw the corpse of his deceased grandmother. And she stood up and she took him by his throat and said,
You never came by and visited me. You just ignored me and let me die in that pension house, you fuck.
This is a very gripping story.
They ran away, but behind them they could still hear Grandma's howling screams. Oh!
Okay, like that brother. He sure as hell was into that, huh? Okay, if vampires had a torture wrestling match. How long is this one? 25 minutes? I'm trying to, like, wager out whether I have enough time for this or not, because I do have to take another piss break. Unfortunately. And then, usually my streams are like 3 hours. I'll make a decision by the time I come back. I think we'll probably just continue talking here for the last couple of minutes of stream. But I'll make the final decision once I return. Alright, I've returned, as you can clearly see. I do think I'll most likely stop watching the episodes for now. We'll get back. I think I'm gonna do this every... Let's see, there's a lot to watch still. So I think I'll make it an every Saturday thing. Yeah, every Saturday. We'll hop back onto this. We'll continue watching Hunter the Parenting. Which should mean that we do this... let's see, for how much? How many more streams of this? One... Well, the next 2 episodes are an hour together, I imagine, roughly. And then the part after that, so we can get 3 things done. Yeah, we're gonna spend basically like a couple, like maybe 2 months max every Saturday watching this stuff. Hey, do I mind recommendations? Not at all. Recommend away if you if you so choose. I certainly don't mind. Welcome back, Pisser. Thank you for your welcoming, Wiki. Yeah, there's a lot to unravel. Plenty to at least have my mind to try to remember. So you must forgive me if we meet again and then I'm out here misremembering things. By the way, on the YouTube side of things, do give a like. It does help. Let's see, is there anything else? I probably will also, along with watching, maybe after I finish watching Hunter the Parenting, we'll just straight up watch a couple of videos on the World of Darkness. Because I feel like that would just be a rabbit hole I kind of want to hop into for a little while. Seems fun. You've come to expect my poor memory. You are well to do so. Reminds me that I don't really have anything to do tomorrow. I haven't really planned that out yet either. I also don't really know. I gotta work, there's a couple of things I gotta work on. I gotta work on putting a couple of things on the YouTube description. Because I gotta put the Discord, I gotta put a couple of other things down there. The Burger Krieg has awesome videos on World of Darkness lore. A video that's 3 hours long of the whole history of vamps from Cain to the modern day. Sounds plenty long, but plenty interesting. Let me see. What's the name? The Burger Krieg. Oh, this guy. I've seen him like once or twice before. I think he's the one I watched when it came to learning about... Was it the Wraith? I think it was the Wraith. I think I watched this like Wraith video. It was either that or another one. But yeah, I'll definitely watch him. Because, geez Louise, some of these videos sure are long. But it seems to be the most comprehensive. And there might be other channels that also dive into the lore, obviously. But from experience, he's the only one I know. Therefore, we'll definitely watch his videos on this whole thing. This whole thing. Very descriptive, Jalotl. You watched him too? See, 2 recommendations, basically. He has a good info from it, you can tell. Nodding. I'm actively nodding right now. Also, Nan, say hello to El Pescado. That's the spinning fish. There we go. The one you mentioned is The Secret History of Vampires. Let me save that. View full playlist. El Pescado? Yep, that's him. He's been here for as long as I have, essentially. The Secret History of Vampires. Let me see if I can actually find that. International vampire politics is not it. There's all the clans, cool bloodlines, they don't put in Vampire 5. Okay, the secret history of vampires. There we go. Okay. Found it. 3 hours and 10 minutes long. That's a two-parter, definitely. I'll put that on my watch later list so that it's there. Maybe we'll even watch this tomorrow, honestly. I don't think I have anything on my schedule for tomorrow, if I'm being completely honest at the moment. Let me see. Schedule. Yeah, other than planning what I want to do for the week, nothing. So I could basically get away with doing that real quick. So yeah, we'll watch that tomorrow. Have I told you how much sitting like this hurts my back? I've been like kind of pseudo shrimping this entire time. Cool? Yeah, we'll get to that. Even though I don't know if we'll be able to watch the whole thing, I might be willing to extend the stream. And to be fair, if it's gonna be like very deeply informational, chances are I won't be doing too much talking. So you're either gonna get not a lot of talking or a lot of talking, but maybe split it in half, you know? Streaming is the hardest job ever. Back-breaking event. Shut up, Wiki. I'm just a little guy. Anyhow, let me look around, because I gotta find who I may raid on Twitch. Assuming any of the people I follow are currently streaming there. It's fine, you like this? I'm glad. And it's pleasant having you around, by the way, Nun. It's always nice to have people that know their shit. So now I have 2 people that know their shit. Alright, we have 1 person over. Okay, I've decided who I'm gonna raid over on Twitch. And on YouTube, I don't know anybody on YouTube, and therefore I do not, or cannot more so, because YouTube raiding works weird. On YouTube, you have to get permissions from a person in order to raid them, which is weird to me, but it's whatever. You don't know your shit, you're new to this too? Well, I guess you still know more than me, so in my eyes, you know your shit. Nah, I know nothing. Jon Snow. Is that really a quote from Jon Snow? I feel like you're making that up. I guess that'll be it for now, then. I shall bid thee farewell, my kindred. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights. Wherever and whenever you are, may the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. And I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. That's a real quote, Genghis Khan. You're real funny, man.